Okay, everybody, welcome back to Oathbound Roads. So, to recap, that's entirely too sad.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Where are you? We need something a little better. We'll go with. Nope. Hold on. I know what I'm doing. I swear.
It's alright, I've done it before. It's like, no, not that
There we
one.
go. Okay. So, him. The Unbowed are in between jobs at the moment after their rather tense conclusion to the Earth Elemental quest they'd partaken.
You could follow that.
They'd managed to find and destroy everything in their path in that regard, and saved, somewhat, at great personal cost, a very valuable region to the Kingdom of Galmada. And now, they've been back in Nornwin for about a week, licking their wounds, gathering their resources, counting their spoils. And now, at the end of that period of rest, they've arrived at one of the most auspicious and joyful days of the year, the Fest of the Gale, when the plane of wind comes at its closest to the boundary of this one. And the air becomes light and breezy, and people can float through the air if they so choose. The Unbowed, a little bit of money burning holes in their pockets, and some ideas of what they should do next, have begun to walk about the town, trying their best to enjoy, upgrade some of their gear, spend that hard-earned money, and rescue a priest who had some bad side effects from attempting to save one of them from a curse a little while back.
Mm-hmm.
All that behind them, the real horrors began. Hildegard's older sister, Nicole, is in town and was dedicating a new temple to the Midrog. And Hildegard happened to be right up there near the front row, none the wiser until the worst possible moment, and engaged in a horrifically loud spit take. Meat all over the cobblestones, coughing loudly, surrounded by reverent, religiously minded onlookers who thought this was going to be a solemn occasion. Suddenly, behold this shit. So, the city, I'm not even going to turn music on yet, just goes so quiet, you can hear a baby coughing half a mile away.
Silence.
Hildegard, is that your sister?
I gotta say right now, Hildegard is not paying any attention to the crowd, anything else. She's staring right at this woman in front of her who, called to her by nickname. Like, there's just a slow warming of a darkening, blush to her cheeks of, oh god, why? And then she kind of managed to snap out of it and just a loud, almost harsh stage whisper of, shh, Nikki, you're in the middle of an entire event.
You look awful. Terribly sorry, everyone. Enjoy your festivities, and everyone she just hands over her the holy book she was doing the dedications to, a censer, various clerical tools, just dumps it in the hands of one of the local priests. Like, I have to take care of this. And just starts walking down towards you, her heeled boots clicking on the stony, new, freshly laid down stone steps.
that are now splattered with mead from Hildegard's mouth.
Yeah. There's probably like 2 or 3 people in front of her who've gotten a mild glazing.
A little bit.
Mild glazing.
Music takes off. Everybody goes back to their business, starts scattering. Little less solemn an event than before. She walks up.
People muttering, "That was fucking weird."
It's like, is that it? Is the ceremony over?
She just immediately walks up, just stops for a moment, just thought that might be you, but what are you wearing? Like she just starts walking around. Just
She is-
question going into this, what would you say their relationship was like at the last time you met and spent time with her?
Oh, she probably spent a couple months like on errantry work, so it'd be like a couple months, maybe even like half a year before the big event, let's say. You know, getting fucking destroyed. I don't know if Nicole would have been, come to visit her or see her in that state. I have no idea. She might have. She probably should have. It's up to you, DM. But, probably the last time Nicole saw her is just like at a family meeting of like, oh, I'm going to be out on errantry work again. Won't see you all for a couple months, and that was probably the most routine, nothing, family meeting that there was. It's probably just at dinner when people like doing the roundabout. Oh, what's you up to these days? Bullshit,
Mm.
That's probably the extent of it.
All right. Good to know. All right. Well,
I will say she is kind of frozen statue still. She's circled.
Yep. She is just giving you a very thorough up-down at this exact moment. She's your older sister. She's always been your older sister, and she's always been meant for so much greater things than you. And she never hesitated to remind you of that.
Mm-hmm.
One thing you can immediately see is that she clearly has gone places, that's for sure. She is wearing full vestments. She's been busy. She's clearly been promoted multiple times already, which makes sense.
I'm guessing this is all recent.
Yeah, she is wearing much nicer robes. Last time you were aware of it, she was like still an acolyte staging, very much going through things, doing the rites. Not quite. She's been promoted several times. It's like coming back into town after high school and finding out that the local crackhead is now managing the restaurant nearby.
Yeah, I don't know how long it was between Hildegard setting out from Golmada to the start of the story, but it's been less than a year since the story began itself, so like she's clearly climbed the ladder in a very short time.
Climbed nothing. She fucking broke that shit over her knee.
She took the escalator.
It's the glass ceiling. Never heard of it.
Ah. Hello?
Oh.
Ma'am?
Are these your? You're still doing errand work, I see. Is this the group you're with?
Yes. She's just gonna like slowly like gear shift, grinding on. Like the group would probably see as Hildegard looks almost timid next to this. Currently now taller woman. They're probably either closer to the same height, if not Hildy being a bit taller, before she got fucked.
Yeah. She is clearly wearing heels. You could see that much.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of some height there that wasn't before.
Like,
She looks good. Very regal.
Alloy will step up next to Hildegard. You are...
Oh, yes. It's like introductions are in order. It's like, you all seem Okay. So he just does a little curtsy and a little very priestly, very clearly practiced ritualistic bow. I am Nicole Von Lowe, and I am the older sister of, well, just gestures with a hand.
This thing you're accompanied with.
This creature.
What's her name?
Nicole.
Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
See, they did this when they first met the party. It just happened to be Vask they did it to. So it's gotta happen again. Alloy will take her hand and kiss the back of her hand. Greetings.
Well, one of you has manners.
I am Alloy.
Alloy. Exotic. Where are you from?
Daenor.
Oh, you really are. But you've traveled far, Hildy. I'd heard a tale that you'd left the border, but
Hildegard herself did not travel down to Daenor, as far as I'm aware. I have traveled from Daenor.
well, just looks around, immediately realizes the very public setting, and she kind of reverted back to. I would never say that she was like super nice to you. You get the vibe actually that this is probably the most happy and relaxed you've seen her. Most of your childhood, once she got a little older, it's like part of her first initial rites was putting a stick up her ass and keeping it in there.
Yep. Hildegard remembers her being stiff most of her adult life, if not condescending.
Well,
So this is
it is.
a lot
This
of
is a
whiplash.
change in character. Yeah, she is actually surprisingly relaxed,
Oh my
very
god,
happy.
Oh my god, she's been replaced by Shemenis already.
Oh no!
Well, a true sight would have burned through that, but
You must simply tell me everything. Come. All of you,
Suppose
please.
she pulled out the stick from her ass and is now using it as her holy artifact.
Yep.
to beat Hildegard upside the head. Hildegard follows like somewhat obediently, somewhat just absolutely shell shocked, like she doesn't really fucking know what's going on.
I'm not from around here. Have you been in Nornwind for some time? Do you know anywhere good to settle in, to eat, maybe, to reconnect? I haven't seen you in a long time.
There's the sweet shop.
The sweet shop. Oh,
Uh-huh. The
She
honey
thinks
shop?
about it for a moment.
Well, there's the local inn.
The bakery. Hey,
Oh,
wait a
I
minute.
could really-
Wasn't where was little brother? Like, didn't you?
You don't
guys
know
find
where
him
he
in a,
is. No
yeah.
one's found him yet.
We haven't located him, but wasn't he at a pastry shop when we last met him? He was
Yep,
with Yaku.
playing cards. Yep.
Should I?
Yeah,
Oh, so Vask will telepathically to Hildegard and goes, panicking, huh?
if you're connected to her mental state, you'll hear just like muffled screaming in the distance, while
Yeah.
Internal screaming.
while two ravens are laughing their absolute asses off.
Yeah, and Vask just in the lake will be like, yeah, that's what I thought. Do you want me to send a message to Gottfried and tell him to watch out?
That man just snap out a little bit, goes, "No,
Or
I have
should
to
I
suffer
lure
through
him?
No,
the fight."
I have to suffer this, so does he.
Yeah, exactly.
Vask will be like, or should I lure him?
There's a moment where she snaps through the shell shock, and there's just a slight, horrific glint to her eye, and just lure him.
The pastry shop! To the pastry shop!
Oh no. So the pastry shop is where we're going?
Yeah.
You guys want to head to that old pastry shop? You can.
Sure, it's out of the way and relatively quiet.
Yep. Well, not
Yeah.
today. There's lots of people
Oh,
having very airy stuff.
Do they have like
Funny
private
enough.
booths or something?
Let me see my notes here. Been a while since you guys have been over there. There's like outdoor seating where you could have a little bit of not so much privacy, but at least nobody'd really be paying attention. People are just enjoying the festivities today.
It's probably as good as we're getting.
So, important question, given that this is a day of celebration in fantasy France. How many old men are out on the tables talking and playing games? As is the pastime of Europeans.
Plenty of it. A lot of people just very much enjoying less strain on their joints.
It's probably some
The
old man.
men are out in force.
It's probably some old man floating in a chair, just leg crossed, giant beer mug in one hand, just zooming
Hey.
about.
Hey, Raven, remember what I suggested pitch to you, the Three Musketeers?
Yeah. The old gay musketeers.
It's like, you should become an adventurer, young missy.
I remember. I forwarded to Krim some time ago.
Yep. I'm aware of it. It has been marked down.
It's a warning.
Who knows? Maybe if we go to your hometown, they'll still be around.
Not if she chews through her fucking leg.
It's like,
Hildegard would be like, this is my actual family.
Anyways. She does recover a little bit on the walkover.
just said,
Hildegard,
this-
you get the feeling Alloy is intentionally trying to take attention away from you.
oh,
Like,
that
uh,
sounds lovely. I don't see why not. It's been a while since I've had any street food.
Yeah, Vask, once we have a destination, we'll use ascending to the brother and be like, hey, Hildegard wants to meet up with the chat about something family related.
Okay. Family related.
And give the location where we're heading.
I mean, he's probably going to see us through the crowd and probably try and immediately bolt as soon as he does.
Yeah, because remember, he enjoyed the ride.
I have a feeling he might have already known she was here and skipped town.
Also
Possible.
possible. This is a very public event, and if she is as big a deal as it sounds, word may have traveled.
Oh yeah, we also have to keep out an eye for Loa, Yaku,
Yep.
and Pim.
Yeah.
It will not be hard. You heard his roaring this morning. So you at the very least know that he is in the area. He's within the county.
Oh,
Nicole,
also saying,
I've been traveling with your sister for a good while. She is quite the adventurer.
Oh, is that so? Quite the adventurer.
Indeed.
You would never know from when she was young.
Fought off an entire swarm of squalljacks herself.
Oh no, you told them that story?
No, I mean like this was a few days ago. What were the big ones called when the ones she cold folded?
Squalor.
Wallers, yeah.
Oh no, I meant
Oh.
squallers. Sorry, I'm from Breveland. I'm still getting used to the names here.
There was a slight,
Hey.
like, wild side eye, like, when Nicole, like, poked her with the, oh, you told them that story. It's like, no.
But no, actually, we haven't heard that one. Just telepathically, the other guy's like, "I'm sorry."
As long as I am here, you never will.
Eh.
All right. Well, what are you?
Like that.
I'm admittedly out of my element here. I don't know what to order. If you wouldn't mind, I will happily take whatever you recommend, and I will handle the pay. I'm your older sister, and this is first time I've seen you in quite some time.
Yeah,
Did we have here last
been
time?
over a year, I think.
No,
Yes.
that's right.
She hesitates for a moment, then just. Let me just check something real quick.
Mm-mm.
So, you guys can find seats, do whatever you wish for a moment.
Yeah.
To check one thing.
Garm has not left Hildegard's side. He's
Yeah.
sort of doing a supportive shadow deal.
Yeah, the already frail woman looks like she could blow away in the breeze.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what he's for. He's to make sure you don't.
Yeah, and Alloy's like, Alloy's been with you long enough at this point, it's like, oh, I can tell that Hildegard is, like, internally freaking out.
There are
So,
too
like-
many weird things today.
She
So
has
I'm
a
going
habit
to-
of shutting down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so... I
She
like
tends to
learning new
freeze up like a
things,
deer.
so I will draw this attention to myself, so I may learn new things, and she has time to recover. So... You are a high priestess?
Oh, in a manner of speaking, yes. I can't just act like everything's fine. I looks over at you, Hildegard, and puts a hand, just kind of resting it on yours, leaning forward. The happy expression very rapidly turns to one of immense sympathy.
Her eyes just kind of widen a bit as she stares back. Like,
I am so sorry I wasn't able to come when the news broke about the accident. I did not know this at the time, but part of my rites involves an extended vow of silence and solitude. I did not receive any correspondence until months after it was all done. And when I finally did, and I heard, and I came back, you were already gone.
what church or god is she primarily devoted to? Or is she following, perhaps?
The last time, you're not aware of how high she's gotten. She went to train in, let's go to the Galmadan map.
Oh, so she was a general acolyte. So,
Yep, she was training over all the way on the other side of the country in Matisse, which is the temple region, basically. It's where all the big temples are. She likely was just being trained as a general cleric all around for all of that. It's hard to say. You can choose a specialty there if you want to move up to higher positioning.
any
Based on her
iconography
livery,
Sorry.
based on the livery she's wearing, which is very nondescript, it appears that she is not devoted to any one particular deity. Seems to be
Okay.
more just a temple overseer.
Gotcha. Well, okay. Hildegard, who also had, been through the clergy, though probably didn't take that exact right.
Nope.
Yeah, probably part of what stymied her climb.
It does take a
yeah.
lot more work to sign on to learn about all of them. You have to learn the religious rites of pretty much every single deity and all their history. So she's Ivy League clergy.
Yep.
Because of course she is.
Yeah. Hildegard looks a little stunned at this admission, especially an admission of failure. From Nicole. It just slowly, compartmentals it. Kind of like a strained look on her lips before speaking. I don't remember much of the time
That's
around
okay.
or directly after the event.
Yes,
So-
all they always really told us that you were basically delirious for a while, and those two birds kept trying to break in. Speaking of which, I assume these are the terrors themselves.
Terrors? Like that gets a raised eyebrow. It's like, this is the first I heard about them being around then. They became my familiars. And they allow me to see. She's gonna
Either
kind
of them.
of like poke her cheek underneath her eye. The necrotic energy burned its way out through my eyes.
I was told that much. The family physicians all looked rather closely. They couldn't try just about everything, Hildy.
So I've been told.
I have
The
my
story I'd always heard was that that there were two ravens that just terrorized the property the whole time you were resting.
This is the first I heard of it. I.
Can't prove nothing.
What was that?
You can't prove nothing.
Just a slight side eye as the levity actually manages to help her, like, center herself a little bit. Just, I haven't spoken to most of the family since I woke up, or regained myself, or whatever you want to call it.
I'm so sorry I couldn't be there.
I,
Does it hurt? You're
It's
clearly
a-
able to move about. You're adventuring again. You have a whole group here, and you all seem rather well put together, I will not lie.
She
Kind of
winces
looking
at
everyone up and down.
she winces at the question before, like, slowly raising up an arm. She's gonna, like, put her hand to the sleeve and, like, pull it back to show, like, the emaciated forearm. Goes, no, it doesn't hurt, at least not in a pain sense. I just am weak. And she's gonna quickly recover the arm.
Guard, would it? Well, yeah, mentally, would it bother you if I mentioned my theory?
You know, in the mental ping, maybe not.
That is Hildegard's choice.
That's she in the mental link. Just let's take this one step at a time. She's got to look up at Nicole. Like, there's a bit of like there's still a little bit of that timidness, but she's managing to overcome it. What I remember when I woke up was being treated by people who didn't care what I was or what I was doing. I was a burden. I was a thing. And I remember calling out. And I remember asking for help, begging for help. And them, she's gonna put, like, raise a hand up to Scritch, one of the birds behind the ear, are the only ones who answered. And I became aware when I left that I was stripped of my title and basically left to rot. So I have, let's say, complicated feelings, Nikki.
Nicky, oh.
It's strange.
What's strange?
Story I heard when I returned home was that you were delirious. They found out your surviving members of your former band, brought you to one of the family doctors back home, treated themselves as well, and no medicine or anything worked.
Hey,
Medicine,
did
magic, what have you.
you tell us your band all died?
No, I never said that.
Oh, no, that was out of character. That was me.
No, she never said they died. She said they left her behind when no cure worked, and her family had apparently cast her out. That's her version of it, of course. It's like, yes, I remember that much. I don't think I was quite in my right mind for a while.
Powerful affliction you were struck with. Seem to be doing all right, all things considered, which is very good to see.
Alright's a strong word. She's gonna wince for a minute. It's like, Nikki, the necrotic energy, it cut my ties to Thane. I'm not a cleric. I can't even do a simple prayer.
Her face just really scrunches inward for a moment. It's a fascinating mix of emotions you are not used to seeing from your perfect older sister.
Yeah, honestly, if she hadn't been like this friendly like this, she would not be opening up. Like, it's a lot being thrown at Hildegard, and she's very vulnerable right now.
Hmm. Hmm. Say you present something rather puzzling.
I just remember calling out to her almost endlessly. I never heard anything. She's going to like gesture to Garm. You know, my companion here is a follower of Gortog.
Warthog. But they're actually one of the less represented over there in Matisse. We have some temples, some Night Stalkers in the area, but our region is surprisingly safe. Further into Matisse you go. There's a few occasional things that emerge from the ocean, but not much call for Night Stalkers where I'm from. It's fascinating to meet one. Where are you out from? Where do you hail from?
Dusla.
Where Gottfried went.
Hmm.
Yeah, Vasquez been scanning for him.
Well, you just sent a response. He finally responded.
I didn't notice that. Sorry.
It's all good.
Oh, that little shit. I'm not spending a more sorcery points to respond to that.
Can I ask what he responded with?
Want me to bring my cards again? I could teach you a thing or two.
The trap has been laid. Let's see if he takes the bait.
Yeah, I'll say that in the mental leg and just be like, okay, I don't think he knows your sister's here.
I'm just imagining Vasquez at first, like, I almost feel bad about this. Gets a reply, nah, never mind, fuck this kid.
Yeah, no, I kind of was.
You're the middle child between perfect older sister and baby brother who got all the attention, and it's time to get some revenge.
There's also baby sister,
Indeed.
but yes.
Oh, I did not know
Yep.
you had a younger sister too.
Yeah, just four siblings.
Well, this
And
is
she
how
is
much
right
she talks
smack
about her
in the
family.
middle. She is right smack in the middle. And here is an attempt at a design for her I have done.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Ah, nice.
Let's see. Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
damn.
That Simeon Cal gets so much use.
Good
It's so
shit.
good.
But I should introduce them in a moment. Sorry, you have somewhat thrown my mind a scramble.
Certainly wasn't expecting to see you here either.
No,
This is my first official christening like this, a consecration.
it's... Speaking of...
I only just received, just kind of whirls or puffs out her sleeves a little bit. I only just received my robes a fortnight ago. There's a lot of praying and a lot of isolation. Even do my hair during that time.
Speaking of, what in the name of the gods got you all the way to this?
I'm very good, it turns out. But what surprises is that you are there for that.
Yes, I'm aware you're very good.
Then why question it?
Because if someone doesn't, you get insufferably smug.
Oh, I had that beaten out of me quite some time ago, Hildy.
It didn't take.
The nunnery.
Well,
Wow.
Jesus.
Someone so withered away. Maybe it's finally exposed your backbone.
Oh.
Siblings.
There's like she sits up a little bit, like iron rod kind of like put through her spine. It's like, I believe we've got enough topic.
Well,
Okay.
there it is. She leans back, smiles, just kind of does a little wave. It's like, I mean nothing by it, Hildy. I really
You
don't.
have changed. You have changed.
I found my calling. And you've changed as well, so clearly you found yours.
And then she just kind of like deflates a little, kind of looks down at herself, like, "Ah, yes, this is what thriving looks like."
You certainly seem
this-
happier than you did with that old band. I never liked them. They were using you.
They were. Hmm.
You
It's like just the
using
just the...
her?
If you didn't have the Von Lowe name attached, do you really think that they would have gone with you as long as they did?
Ouch.
I was a decent cleric.
You can find a lot of clerics in Golmhada, Hildy. I do.
Uh,
Like, it is a very token resistance, you know?
like,
Like-
I know you're right, but I don't want to admit you're right.
Kinda, yeah. It's like something she's always suspected but never said outwards, you know? Not even subconscious, the worry at night kind of thing.
I inquired with Father, the doorman, everything. Not one of them came back to check on you after you were left, when it became clear you weren't going to recover. So no, I'll speak as ill of them as I like. You deserved better, and this is my... Just looks around at everybody. It's like, this lot certainly is more colorful, but...
Thank you.
Oh, Oh, wow, those... How is you doing that? Just gesturing over to the tattoos.
It's a long story, and yeah.
Again, sorry, I need to introduce them. There is so much.
Time. That was my... The only thing I had today was I was going to stay in town long enough to hear Melodia sing.
I'm surprised
You know
Father
these?
hadn't made...
Well, Father's a little busy right now, cleaning up after Leo.
What? What? What happened? What happened to Lee?
Oh, you know... Just can't wait for his share of the estate to finally come around. He's getting a little tired of Father still being middle-aged.
There's a lot of connotations with that. What exactly does she mean? You know, to be as somebody who knows what's going, like the character knows what's going on.
It sounds to me like he's probably been gallivanting a little bit and probably wasting some family money.
Interesting.
The
Is-
son or the dad?
The son, the oldest brother, the heir
Yeah.
apparent to the family name.
Daddy Dearest doesn't tend to waste money except for, you know, expensive hobbies.
Well, Father is originally from the Midgard.
Yeah.
They're a frugal lot there. No offense. Gesturing over at Garm, suddenly remembering, right, you're from there.
Untaken.
Gods, every time I try to...
Now start with names and what you do, what your skills are. You seem
Every time-
very strong.
By the gods, Nicole. Every time I try to sort myself, he comes swinging at me again. Reminds me when we were children and I annoyed you too much.
Everything annoyed me too much. I was older than you. Leo annoyed me too much, honestly.
Yeah. He at least paid more attention to us then. Sorry, we're
Yeah.
getting off topic again. Nicole, she's like with like a hand like pressed to her forehead lightly of like, oh god, I can't believe this is happening kind of thing. She's gonna like kind of like almost half-heartedly gesture down the line. It's like you've, this is Garm of the Night Stalkers. You've of course met Aloy because she's has not met a situation she has not stepped boldly into. Like,
Ally will like do a little salute.
yeah. Like, again, gesture down. Is like, this is, Vara. She's more recent than some of the others. As,
I think
you know,
how do you think Vara is more recent than Alloy?
she's also younger, less experienced.
Quote unquote.
Like, yeah, I feel like a quantifier needed to be on, like, why we have a college student in the group.
She's graduated.
Yeah.
She's from the good magic school, unlike French magic school.
And then, yeah, she's gonna go down like, and this is Vask of the Many Colors. He has a, decent name in Breveland.
Oh, you're famous there. I wish I could say I had the honor. You must tell me recount me some of your adventures while I'm here.
Well, we could actually tell you some of Hildegard's.
Ah, Vask.
The head just turns with this wide, a little too forced smile, concrete grinding, turning over to look like, yes, please.
But Mask is also scanning for Gottfried.
Make a perception check.
Where's my character sheet? Come on. It goes. Nope.
Okay.
I'm not spending
No.
my inspiration on that.
Then sure.
No, I'm not. I'm not spending
Okay.
it.
Tell me your tale. Say your funny words, Magic Man.
trying to think of. Well, the immediate thing is, well, it's a more recent tale, but did you hear how, or not? Well, we should tell you about how Hildegard fended off a menacing, massive bee that decided she, out of everyone around us, must be exterminated.
Mm,
An immortal, unkillable bee.
she has such a look of absolute betrayal.
I
Like,
couldn't think of anything else. This is the player
It's-
fucking up.
it's fine. No, this is perfect. Don't get, like, fucking destroy this woman.
I'm not bringing up honey for my honeys. That's the brother's responsibility.
Give me time.
That's Gottfried's responsibility.
Well, that's my responsibility.
Like, she's gonna wince like this. There was an unkillable bee monster,
Unkillable.
Yes.
or rather, it kept resurrecting itself.
Extremely strong for its size too.
Revenant insect. My. You should find. How'd you dispose of it? Because you're clearly not being harassed by anything now.
Well, Vasquez realizing he might have fucked up. Let's not get back to the Black Jealous.
She's. What is before we continue the story? What is like Nicole's view of the Black Chalice? If Hildegard knows that.
I mean, last time you never heard her really give any thought to them at all.
They're just a non-person to her.
They've never affected her personally in any capacity. She's never given them any thought.
Gotcha. Okay. She's just gonna wince and just, well, we captured it and managed to redirect its anger with some magic. And Revenant's, as far as I can tell, not. It had some degree of divine energy to it.
If I wasn't here, I would have very much liked to have seen that.
You probably still can.
Now who's dropping things on us without any explanation? It's fine, it's fine.
You're far too catty for somebody without...
I haven't had anyone to be catty with in a very, very long time, Hildy. She says with a very forced, I'm going to rip you apart if you don't watch your damn mouth smile on her face.
Yeah, that she kind of just grits her teeth a little bit. It's like, okay.
I don't know
You
what you're
simply-
talking about.
What?
No, she doesn't.
I don't know what you're talking about in the slightest. So,
Hmm.
what else?
Someone else come up with something.
Well, we
You could
recently...
just say you regale her for
Yeah.
however long you want.
Like-
You don't have to like full on narrate everything.
No,
Just
yeah,
you can
yeah,
tell me
this-
what you tell her.
She can give an abbreviated, cutting some things out version of
But
the
that's
the
will
Elemental Saga.
Yeah, we'll also give, praise too. He's not completely just gonna the trash Hildegard.
Oh yeah, no.
And we'll go actually say, actually, Hildegard and I have been the one traveling together the longest.
Oh, we found someone famous in another land.
I didn't know he was famous then. He was just a traveler. A very
tried-
exotic traveler.
The sort of Providence adventure stories are made of. That must have been very exciting. I've never been to Breveland. What's it like? Is it true the toads explode there?
Oh, if you're not careful, yes.
Wow.
Yes, they
Breveland-
apparently lost a companion to the toads.
Yes,
Oh, that's
we
terrible.
poor Yorok companion with this for a short time, and there was a monsoon, and that is when boom toad breeding season is, and they walked right into a toad field. Pieces
Toad
everywhere.
field.
The toad killing fields.
No, I can't say a minefield, but a toad field.
The croaking fields.
Croaking field. The
Yeah,
spawning
'cause
field.
that's one guaranteed way to croak yourself.
Yeah, I'm calling that from now on. The croaking fields.
But I do warn you, quite a bit of Felspon there.
Oh,
And
I'm certain.
In spite of all the warnings, Breland is actually a lot nicer than people make it out to be. Or it was. There's been some political shakeups there that are making things unsteady.
I'd imagine so. Didn't they just close the border?
Okay.
Did
Uh,
they? This new...
Yeah, that feels like news to us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Killigard's like eyebrows were just like, that's news to us. We got here a couple weeks ago.
Not too. You just got across the border, then? Yes, that's what I heard. I don't know any details. I've been so busy with my own rights that I haven't really kept myself abreast of foreign affairs.
They closed the border to keep us out once we left. That's good.
It may have been purely just to isolate people so they can, maintain control. Anyways, Hildegard's gonna turn attention to Nicole and just like, Nicole, how is the Reich's attention here at home?
Oh, we get visitors and delegates from them every now and again. They have been petitioning to try and get a temple to Ionar built, but they're... Just looks around between you and me. They're always trying to fast-track things. We have traditions. We do things a certain way for certain reasons.
Yes.
I have yet to meet any Midgard folk who are trying to petition for Ionar to receive that, who haven't tried a little too hard, if you follow me.
Yes, unfortunately.
I'm not a fan of the Reich.
Well, Nicole, we have some pretty aggressive evidence that shows that they are essentially setting up and knocking down various governments in Breveland and installing their own puppet regimes, if not outright taking over.
That's quite the sensational tale. I do
Sadly, a very
believe I.
hard one to prove.
Well, that would line up with what I have heard. I haven't looked at it too closely, but from what I heard, most of the fighting in Breveland now is trying to repel Reichman invading from the south or something. I'm not entirely certain.
Oh, fuck.
There's been nothing but fighting in that part of the world for 20 years. It's as long as I've been alive, basically, as long as I can remember.
At least as far as we get reports.
No, that's about right.
You clearly fell in love with the land. Still aren't you after spending time over there.
It's a harsh land, but it has its own qualities to it.
My sister, the rustic, world-traveling errant.
And my sister somehow. What would her title be? Like deaconess or
She is
just
a
priestess?
grandmeister,
Yes.
basically.
Yeah.
Grandmaster. She's basically the equivalent of a cardinal. She is pretty high-ranking.
And my sister, the Grandmeister of the Clerical Order. Which she accomplished all in 1 year.
Impressive.
Well. I'll drink to that.
If not for the fact I've only had half a mug, I would have thought that was a mead-induced hallucination. Nothing
Yeah, it's
give you
like
hallucinations.
like the last time, Hildegard.
I thought I'd
Aloy?
smelled too. When I first saw you, I thought I'd smelled too much incense in there.
Aloy?
Yes.
It's just this is just a curt you have been warned kind of tone in her voice.
Alloy, there's a little like a little bit of a smirk on their face.
That sign can't stop me.
I can.
Cause I can't stop me because I tore it down.
I believe the last time we were here, you got a little.
Aloy?
Yes, Hildegard.
She doesn't say anything else. She's just looking at it like it's a warning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just go get some more honey from one of the honeys over there.
Oh, good idea.
There's a twitch to her fingers, like she was like so close to casting a spell.
Raven cackling.
Oh yeah, obviously. Like,
Such spirited little things for familiars. Do they eat whatever they
eat.
like, really?
constantly.
Just tears off a little bit of like a macaron or something and offers one. And it's just rookie mistake, one crumb to the both of them.
Yeah, they begin like fighting over it until they tear it apart.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're brothers, so you can't really split attention.
Oh, well, forgive me. I'll have to. She just breaks one macaron in half and offers them each a half.
Yeah, they beak it down and just like, lovely lady.
Oh. Oh, telepathically to Garm. I'll just say, keep an eye or nose or ear out for Gottfried. He should be coming by, but I think if he spots Nicole, he's going to book it, and I don't want him to escape.
I don't want him to escape.
Excuse me. He gets up.
Okay.
He's got to post up and keep an eye out for Godfrey.
Okay.
Let him-
Perception check if you like.
I had that natural one.
You know what? I'm gonna be mean to him.
With the gale, with the gale,
Oh
it's probably
shit!
his
I'm
smells
sniffing
probably
him out.
Yeah, I was gonna say his smells. Smells must be drifting all over the place. Should
We
be
spent
easy.
a few days traveling with him. I think I might have known it and learned his scent.
Okay, 23 is pretty good.
Quiet.
All right, we'll
Go
go over
fetch
that in a
Hildegard's
moment.
brother. Just a giant owl dragging him through town.
All right. So the 23, you do, after a little bit of time, sifting through the smells of various fluffy baked goods, people celebrating. The wind makes tracking sense a little harder than normal. You do pick up a familiar whiff, mixed with a fresh helping of desperation and fear. He was here, and he did realize what happened, and he is
Oh.
in the wind.
My natural one.
Bastard.
Probably.
You may, with a 23, the possibility of tracking him down lays within reach, and it may not be easy.
Well, he needs something, otherwise he's gonna go fucking crazy with this catty talk.
Oh, but dog,
He will-
damn it.
Yeah, he will just... Yeah, exactly. Thank you for picking up on that. He will divert himself with tracking down the wayward brother.
I hope I didn't offend him.
No, I don't think our degree of family togetherness quite settled.
Well, I
Yeah.
suppose they do things differently in other parts of the world then.
I believe he was raised as an only child, so it might be a little hard for him.
He was a foundling of a Night Stalker lodge, so very
Yeah.
different upbringing.
I almost said orphan, but he wasn't orphan for long.
Still an
Oh,
orphan, but
Oh, he was orphaned. You know, he wasn't an orphan until a few
But-
a few minutes, and he was dropped off.
Yeah, well, it's like I don't want to be the person who goes and be like, oh yeah, don't mind our buddy. He's an orphan. Just like, wow, dick move there.
yeah.
Must say, he cuts quite the dashing figure, though. Like, nice job.
You know, I
What?
swear, walking through town, just we're in a few years we're gonna see like impressions of him on some romance novels. I swear.
Excuse me, what? Nikki, what?
I have eyes, Hildegard. I know how to use them, too. Look at him.
Is that a microaggression against Hildegard?
Damn.
In
Probably
fact,
not a-
actually, in that moment, she's just like, oh, shit. Sorry.
The cursing
Sorry.
surprises her more than anything else. It's like, you curse now, Nikki?
Only on special occasions. It's a holiday.
Oh,
A holiday, and I've been trapped inside of a temple for a very long time.
I just
Oh,
gotta
my
say, it is
lords.
remarkable that Garb's appearance was only started to be commented upon once he left Breveland, and where he looked like any other Sarkozy.
oh yeah.
Now you're exotic.
Yeah, now I'm exotic.
Like, you were just, like, good looking. Now you're a thing.
Now you're even more handsome.
It's like, no, I mean, what was that good job comment?
I mean, just gestures in his direction.
Good job on
Swarthy wa-
recruiting him?
He's a swarthy warrior. He draws eyes. You haven't noticed the fact that every noble woman within 300 feet has been lingering gazes on him?
I think Vasquez Bar Exchange looks at that like, yeah, they have been.
It's like, no, I haven't really been paying attention to where noble ladies keep their eyes.
We haven't really been looking at noble ladies. We've been in the swamp
And
fighting
really,
toads.
the Ravens would be more concerned with the Raven or what the noble ladies are holding food-wise than where they're
Yeah.
looking.
It's like, if you hadn't noticed, I don't exactly have firm control over where my eyes go.
We're in control.
I suppose that's true. Well, take it from me. But in any line of work, looks help.
Okay, Nikki.
I'm just
Just like-
saying, you will probably get some much better payouts and much better offers having someone that looks like that with you. That's all. That's all. That's all it is.
Yes, I'm aware. He usually does most of the talking for us, considering the rest of us are either not interested or a desiccated husk.
I'm not talking to people.
First thing you've said this whole time.
Exactly.
Yeah. She's the smart one.
You're pushing.
Aloy comes back. Excuse me?
You do very, very well during the Oaths of Silence.
She
Ooh.
she kind of she doesn't quite recoil, but she closes her eyes for a second and she goes, "You have absolutely no idea how correct you are." And she's gonna go turn away and walk towards Garm.
Slowly whittling away the party.
Aloy comes
Scared him
back
off.
Splitting the
Aloy
party.
comes back with honey for people. Where did Garmin?
She just
Varga.
unfortunately directly walked into an unfortunate landmine of her past.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
where did Garmin Vara go?
Garm is chasing something, and Vara needs some air.
Plenty of air today.
I must be the one here to put my foot in my mouth.
You must have had a reason for coming back. You were busy having adventures in Breveland. What have you been doing? Are you planning on coming home?
No, at least not yet.
The payouts here are so much better than in Breveland.
I would imagine.
That's one of the reasons we are traveling. We have some things we really like to look into here. Some concerning things and not too concerning things.
Oh, secret errand business. That's all right. I've got plenty of things I can't tell you either. She says with a little wink and a hand wave.
Gods, how did she become more insufferable in a completely different way?
Oh, DM question.
Yes.
Is Nicole also a Thane priestess, or is she of someone else?
She appears to be just kind of a general. She basically is a temple overseer, though in your case, this would be a little different. She's not wearing one specific deity's livery that you recognize.
Okay.
She's an omni-priest, basically. She's devoted
Yeah.
to multiple divinities, or all of them.
As I understand it, it was kind of rare back in the day for a single priest to be devoted to a single god.
Chaos Undivided.
Mhm.
It was a very, that requires some specialization. Garm's a freak. He comes from a bunch of fucking zealots.
Yeah.
Yep.
The literal definition of a cult.
Elgard specialized because it was easier.
Yep, Thane is one of the easier ones to get signed up under, yes.
Which is funny because she doesn't
And-
talk.
And to answer your question, Garm, yes, survival works. If you're as far as making your presence known to Garm, catching up to him, or are you just kind of wandering?
I'm just kind of wandering.
May I have assistance from Quiet?
Sure. Just quiet at this exact moment, just a little slightly. At night, you'd see that she was glowing. 13, oh boy.
Why do you fail me, dice?
Godfrey
why.
does not want to be found.
Took some levels in fucking Rogue, apparently.
Alright. You sniff about. How mean do I be here?
Look, if I run into the pig again, I did promise the wolf we would chase the fucking pig.
Oh god, I forgot about the pig.
You do
No.
hear, as you are walking, there is a subtitle below your feet of distant squealing.
He stops in his tracks, just...
Right, fine.
He changes direction.
All right. Roll a wisdom save for me, really quick. 16. Okay. I need to roll a competing check here.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, natural 20.
Oh my god!
I'm not kidding.
Yeah, no. He can feel
All right.
it happening. He's like, all right.
You're not shifting per se. The wolf knows better than that, but some more outward dog isms are beginning to creep out through your movements and body language. Vara, as you walk by, Garm is starting to float in the air, and his butt is wiggling a lot, like he's wagging his tail.
Like he doesn't have, but he doesn't have a tail in this
Exactly.
form. So
Oh god.
And you
Is he
see him
doing-
just locked in, moving up into the air. Just that was weird.
yeah, no.
Doing-
Pig
Again,
time.
walking on air, he's prowling to get a vantage point to see the pig. He knows at this point he's not going to resist. Is like, all right. My only condition is that we do not savagely maul the pig to death in front of everyone.
But we bite it on the back of the neck to show dominance, yes?
We can do that later when the pig is ours.
It's like, yes! Ah,
I have been told whoever catches the pig owns the pig.
Oh lord.
All right, make another perception check to find the pig.
Well, he's gonna use his sniffer because this is
Yeah,
a
but-
greased up pig.
You have advantage for this one.
Oh, same
Double
roll.
save. Wow. Okay. All right.
You're too excited.
All right. It does not take long. You find the pig. It is currently on top of a roof. You see a group of people looking for it in different directions, but there is a pig on the roof. You see a shingle fall down and almost hit the ground, if not for the fact that due to the stiff breeze, it just kind of starts floating around, drifting around like a maple boomerang.
You know what? I'm going all in.
Are you marking the pig as prey?
Yes. I set out build a bridge with the damn wolf, and I'll do it. I will use my channel divinity to designate the pig as my prey. So long.
Christ.
Once I get within 60 feet of it, I'm gonna start teleporting after that pig.
All right, roll stealth for me. No disadvantage because you are weightless at this exact moment.
Wow.
Oh boy, the dice are being fun for me tonight.
Oh boy.
The pig notices you because the wolf. Oh, how mean do I be here? Oh, yeah, no, I have to. This is the one opportunity I have. You are letting the wolf out. You howl like a frat boy who thinks he's being cheeky.
Ah!
Oh god.
I can
People
only hope.
within a few hundred feet hear this.
I can only hope that as I go and embarrass Hildegard in front of her sister, that she explains it's a Gortog thing.
The pig hears it immediately. The wolf, it goes,
oh, sorry, excited.
and the pig takes off. Scrambling down roofs and an epic chase ensues.
Well, it's marked as my prey for 1 minute, so every turn as a bonus action, I can teleport up to 30 feet closer to it.
Good stuff. All right, hold on. Technically, flight speeds are kind of low, and it realizes that. All right. A boar has a movement speed of 40 feet, so it is running on rooftops, jumping and floating across. It is some Assassin's Creed shit going on right now.
I can only move 30 feet, I do believe, but That teleporting helps close the gap.
Yes, it does. Okay. Okay. Let's roll some athletics checks from you, and I will roll a competing check from the pig to see how quickly this goes. 16. Oh. Okay, the pig has advantage due to being greased. The pig beat you by 1, so it got a 17. So here's what happens here. You engage in the chase, you have tunnel vision, the wolf is coming out a little bit, you get down on all fours on occasion. There's a group of people who have spotted the pig and are like, oh, there it is, there. What the? They see you bolting after it, not in a way a man normally would. Like, what in the world is happening? The pig is squealing. It runs very close to where it is within eye shot of the party at the little sweet shop. You see the pig greased up, the little fake wings and tassels draining after its body, squealing, running on the roof, jumping and floating to another rooftop. Garm's chasing it. And he is not
he's
chasing it
enslaved.
subtly or humanly.
Maybe Vask should follow after me and just explain. It's a Gortog thing. Don't worry. It's in fact very holy and
I
professional.
need to roll and see if Nicole sees this. She is not. She turns. She doesn't notice it right away. She is facing away from it, but with all the commotion, she will begin turning her head. All of you realize that you have the power to stop her from witnessing this, depending
No.
on what you do.
Oh,
No.
I have an idea.
I want to see her reaction.
Okay.
It's like, oh, that man was so charming. What the fuck?
I do want
Okay.
to,
I'm not going to stop this.
do want to say
So
that I have
Alloy
just
is
been...
actively looking at him like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Vara's just been
That's Alloy.
meandering after Garm this entire time. She hasn't been chasing very fast, but she's just been following.
Given it's now canon, I'm just imagining there's a herd of fucking noble ladies following from the ground.
Oh, people are definitely starting to notice. It is drawing the attention of things because of that Nat 1 stealth.
Yeah.
It's a
Garm is
pig
not-
Let's see if we
stalker.
get run out of town.
Oh boy.
Garm's
So-
a pig stalker.
Hildegard and Alloy are drawing attention to it, if anything. Vask, what are you going to do?
I had a natural 1 for perception, so I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I noticed this.
That's fair. That is fair.
You're fully concentrated on. It's like, this tea is really good.
And then the boom toads. You're just regaling about. Well, okay, that's what we'll say happens. You were just going on and on about some of the stuff you've been working on, some of your own sorceress exploits. And just, what is that? Just black-jawed watching this display. Make another athletics check, Garm, to see if you can catch this pig. With the teleporting, you're not having trouble keeping pace with it.
It's
how
matter of
well
catching it.
Yep. Oh,
come
no!
The dice are having fun with me.
And me.
What the fuck?
I jinxed us by rolling that natural 100 or natural 1 on the 100.
You really
Yeah.
did.
Right.
As
You have
soon
brought
as the pig
this-
slips out of his grasp again, he just shouts out loud, "Oh, come on!"
The pig not only slips out of your grip, it kicks you in the jaw.
Ooh.
And you take... Alright, it's a 1d6 for this. Oh, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. This thing really kicks you. You feel something almost crack.
Yeah.
Make another wisdom save for me.
Oh no.
Disadvantage in this case.
Roll again
Oh.
with the for the disadvantage, because if it rolls another 1, yeah, all right. It hurt me. Yeah, you rolled a 12. That's what happens.
My God.
It's either
Plenty
1s or 12s.
spicy today. All right.
We are getting kicked out of Nornwind, chased with pitchforks.
Hmm.
There were so many things I wanted to do.
Okay. You don't even realize what's happening at that point. You're just kind of pissed off, and the wolf. You gave the wolf the reins, and it has locked you in the trunk a
Shit.
little bit. It is moving after this pig. You are not in control of your character for this exact moment in time. We're gonna see where that leads. But because that was a nat 1 and you yelled out a little bit, has definitely noticed that.
I'm going to go check on Garm.
Check in.
That way-
Hey, Garm, buddy, you doing okay there?
Just
Oh,
wolf
shit.
noises.
Oh, you just watch Vara stroll by, following Garm's path. Like, no, this will be fine.
Alloy's chasing Garm.
Is he shifting?
It appears that he is a little hairier than before. He's not full-on wolf, but if
Yeah.
anyone got a really close look at him, they might notice something. But right now, they might just think that he just had a more full beard and some mutton chops that he didn't have a few minutes ago. Who knows?
Eddie Munster.
He's,
Little
he's
bit.
moving quickly enough that I imagine people aren't really noticing.
You're
it.
also teleporting every 6 seconds? Nobody's able to really focus on you. Oh boy, what do I do now?
I have a dumb idea.
I wonder-
Please.
If I can catch
Dumb
sight,
idea time.
if I can catch sight of the pig, and get close enough to it, I can cast Charm Monster without anybody knowing that I'm casting a spell because I can subtle spell it.
Oh. All right, you'll have to catch up a little bit. So, what's the range on Charm Monster?
Charm Monster is
Actually, no. Let's
30
do
feet.
something. 30 feet. Okay, I'm gonna need an athletics check from you on this.
Oh, she's not trying very hard, just in case she gets there. Like
Hey,
if
they're
Garm
moving
chases
pretty
it,
quick.
if Garm chases it back this way, she is going to try it. But otherwise, she's just like, no, this is enrichment. The wolf wouldn't
Alloy
out them directly in the middle of town. I'm pretty sure it's smarter than that.
There we go. There we go. Perfect.
Oh, this is going gloriously wrong.
She has a lot of faith in both Garm and the wolf.
But I have faith in them, but I also know that the wolf took control of Garm's body last time, and also had lost control around the Quicksilver Elemental. So it's like, I'm not judging you, Garm, but I think I might need to step in.
You could
All
help
right,
the pig.
Alright, the pig is moving to where Vara at an ambling, relaxed pace. You are definitely not going to be able to catch up to it enough to do that.
Are we allowed? Are people allowed to use magic and stuff in this competition?
You don't know. You didn't look up the
Oh.
rules.
It
You
feels
can
like
ask
it.
somebody along the
I'm
way.
gonna grab one of the people who are also chasing the pig. Excuse me.
Yes, we.
Are we allowed? What are the rules to catch the pig?
No hurting anyone else. Pig has to remain unharmed and unspoiled. That's about it, really, I think. Why, are
Excellent,
you
thank you.
interested?
Yes. They take off.
Bon chance. I'm gonna roll an athletics check off of your sheet. Eh.
Oh.
12.
The mighty 12.
Yes.
Roll 20. It's the spiciest I've seen you in some time.
Folks, it's been 3 years, and this is exactly what I signed up for when I chose to play a werewolf.
But Alloy doesn't want to get into a bunch of shit again immediately.
Of course. I'm not saying don't interrupt. I'm saying this is this was inevitable. By all
Pig?
means, interrupt.
The pig manages to slip away yet again.
Oh my god! Okay. Fucking. First of all, I'm gonna cast jump on my spell.
Oh boy.
I can just launch myself faster. And
Especially
then.
with the air boost.
Yeah. And then this will be the first time. Of course, this is when I'm using my new ability. Of fucking course.
Oh boy.
Alloy, as they're like jumping through the air, draws a symbol on their armor with one of their claws, which I guess only Mars there would maybe recognize as one of Boon's runes, and they grow to huge size.
Oh no.
This
And,
will draw no further attention.
The problem is not the worry. Concern's not attention. The concern is must not let people see Wolf.
I think
Look at me.
Vask and Hildegard are back there with Nicole. Vask just sipping tea, just going. That looks Hildegard goes, maybe we should go pack our bags.
And I'm going to launch my my grappling hand.
Okay.
It is an attack, but like I don't want to do any damage. I just literally just want to grab it.
Okay. I mean, that is 5.5 rules. An attack roll can be used to initiate a grapple.
Excellent.
Make an attack roll. Okay. Okay.
And I should note, my reach is like 25 feet now.
Yep. Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna roll for the pig and also for the wolf.
Yep.
Okay. Boy, this is not how I expected things to go, but all right. Nat 1 sometimes lead to much more interesting times.
I'm gonna
All
show
right.
off my crazy fucking magic armor shit in front of everybody. That's fine.
Athletics for Garm, 24. Okay, very close.
God.
The pig. Okay. Alloy,
Yes.
you have grappled the pig. You cage it within your massive grappling arm and bring it back to you.
Yeah, like gently petting the boar once they have it with the pig, like, shh, calm down.
Garm, you bear witness to the wolf using more of your voice box and diaphragm than you have used in a very long time. It is just a visceral, guttural roar calling Alloy a thief.
Yeah. You know what? I'll try to roleplay that.
You rotten, lying snake! Cheater!
Ooh.
Thief, get her back!
It's not cheating when I use my own ability.
Shut up!
Oh,
Give me my pig!
I'm gonna have to calm them, aren't I?
Come get the pig.
He is just he is scratching ineffectually, not like aggressive scratches, just scrambling, like on the
grabbing.
armor.
I'm imagining that one old episode of the Powerpuff Girls where Bubbles is just biting a Kaiju, just trying to
Yeah.
hurt it with similar energy.
You're in Chihuahua mode right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lying, cheating snake! I can't trust you for anything!
Um,
Give it, give it, give it!
I caught the pig for you.
Vas-
Relax.
Vask is gonna look to the two, the sisters, and goes, "Sorry, Hildegard, you're on your own." And Vask is going to spend a sorcery point and just Superman fly off in this direction to try and calm emotions. These two.
All right, calm
Alloy is
emotion.
fine. Alloy is fine. They don't
Al-
like.
Alloy's clearly not upset. Alloy's trying to diffuse things.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Let's-
yeah, calm emotions. Did I ever put this in? No, I didn't. Oh, come on.
That's okay. That is a wisdom save, I believe.
Oh boy, this is one of those times I
Charisma
wish I
save.
didn't have Paladin Aura Resist.
It's a charisma save, so you're even more strong
Charisma.
against this.
Oh no. Hey.
Hey!
Yep.
Okay.
18.
You psionically tranquilize the wolf.
Yeah, I'm not going
Alloy,
right
like,
up to them. I'm just floating within range, which is I think 60 feet.
Alloy like puts a hand
Yeah.
on the wolf's head, like, hey. I
You
caught
just
the
slowly
pig.
watch the hair shrink back down, and Garm, you regain control. The
I
wolf
caught-
is chomping at the bit. It is not happy. It is shouting every wolf curse it knows at Alloy right now.
I caught the pig for you.
Fireworks and streamers start going off into the air. We have a winner!
Congratulations, Alloy. You're going to be famous.
There's a beat. Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna amble around the corner and see all this happening and turn back around.
There's
and go
just
back
a
to where I
crowd
came.
cheering, like, wow, it's a giant. Is that isn't there an Olgia warrior who can grow that big out here? You hear lots of chatter, people going on, lots of French exclamations.
French exclamations. Yeah, she
You're
sees
sorry.
us, stands about here, turns back around, and starts walking back the way she came. Like, nope.
Here's the pig.
No. Someone floats up, dressed in very clearly much fancier officiator's robes. The pig was caught by you.
Yes,
You
but
are the winner.
I'm
I don't
giving
have.
the pig to my friend.
This is not how this works, mon ami.
Oh,
Now,
no.
return to your normal size. The celebrations are in order.
What?
We have a new king of pigs.
What?
Everyone just starts cheering and going nuts. The pig is just
What?
still The pig has given up on trying to get out of your grip, and you can just feel it's just kind of flopped over and is relaxing inside of your hand.
Oh no.
Mara's gonna hear that announcement and just start laughing as she walks down the street, like, fucking.
And just in the link, all hail the king of pigs.
Shut the fuck up, Matt.
I'm just floating there, just like, just floating in the air. Just yeah, all right. I got 10 minutes of increased flight.
Well,
Wow.
guess I'm here now.
Alloy will
Yeah.
shrink back down.
You have I'm not going to call it super well made, but you do have a circlet placed on top of your head that
Yeah,
is
bacon.
curved and swiveled in a manner akin to bacon.
Oh
my God. What?
And as an extra reward, you can have a side of pork prepared by, and they just, not from that pig unless you wanted to. We have others we
No.
can use.
No, I have plans for the pig.
The pig is just like chilling next to you now. Just,
Yeah,
it has the energy. It's
Alloy
like, eh,
has to
like my job's done. I clocked out.
absent-mindedly petting the pig.
Ask worriedly, did I get to keep the pig?
Of course you get to keep the pig. It's yours. It's one of the prizes. So yeah, you win Crown of the Pig King, which has no real monetary value, but it does have bragging rights.
Our pork and ham larder is going to be full.
Yep, you have access to a full side of freshly prepared royal pork, is something made from like nobles' families. This is like nice cuts. You can get like some prosciutto up in this bitch.
Be careful, Alloy might get attached to this pig. I mean, it might just
And
become
you get to
Oh,
keep
another-
the pig.
it might get become another safe denizen that the wolf can chase around for enrichment.
You
No,
learn that the
Dirk-
pig's name is Bon Bon.
Fuck! Yeah, no, we're keeping the pig.
Yeah, Dirt's gonna ride Bon Bon like a knight's mount.
You
The
well,
pig doesn't
Bon-
eat dirt.
well, Bon Bon.
He's a big boy, too. Okay. Oh, that's even funnier. Hold on, I need to look up French pig breeds. You guys carry on.
Darm. Are you all right?
You see his eyebrow, like you see, like his face is otherwise still, but his eyebrow is like the brow of his head is just kind of quivering.
Darm. Wolf. I caught the pig because you've been getting a little out of hand. So I figured if I caught it, I could, give it to you to chase at your leisure.
I'm afraid that's not how it works.
Just kind of like his head, his face goes into his hands.
I
My
don't
emotions
understand.
only last a minute. I'm sorry.
I don't understand. Darm.
I'm a head out.
He sadly drifts out towards the city limits. If he had his
As you-
tail, it would be tucked.
Like, as you go, a hand clasps on your shoulder, turns around and just, good show, man. Like, you almost had it. That was impressive magic you were doing. How did you learn to do that?
Intense prayer.
That's never worked for me. Pray every year I will catch that pig.
Forgive
All
me.
right,
I
actually-
shook my whole desk.
Yep.
Trying to get up from my chair. Adjusting things.
You have
as
to
you were
tell
saying.
me how you did that. I need a real answer, my friend. A real one.
Intense prayer.
Yes, but how? How did you pray? What were you doing? What were you praying for? Were you praying, by the divines, let me catch that pig? Or was it more specific? Grant my feet swift movement. Grant me the ability to phase between realms. How'd you do it?
Ask Gortog.
Gortog. I've not tried him yet.
The god of the hunt. So
Makes sense.
Of course!
Eureka!
No. You're not going anywhere, my friend. You're going to tell me exactly what intense prayers you said. It's like, come.
oh boy. He might wolf out just to escape.
Alloy Watkins.
Look, I appreciate through clenched teeth, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but considering I put all that effort and embarrassed myself to come up second place, really not in a good mood.
Oh. Yeah, mon ami, being a sore loser solves nothing for anyone. It's hard to compete with a giant. Anyone would have failed that. You see all of them walking about with their tails between their legs? No, it's nothing. It is a game. Games are fun when you play, not when you win.
His eye is twitching.
I suppose it's time I showed you this model, since I wasn't expecting to introduce him in this moment. But the young man standing before you, he's colorful, to say the least. He's wearing pretty brightly colored robes, dark skin, kind of tight, curled hair, a headband wrapped around, earrings, a pair of red and gold feathers sticking out of said headband. and what appears to be a very fancy lute that had very ornamented strapped onto his back.
Oh dear.
You can't escape Garm.
This has the
No.
potential to be really funny.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna show him. Got no choice. Honestly, with the Pride Month background, this is even better.
Oh, I'm excited.
All right. This is the young man who is very determined to try and get your attention.
Oh my god.
Camp.
Damn.
Amazing.
Those tricks were impressive. I've not many. Forgive me, but you wouldn't happen to be one of the group that was out in the Meal Marsh recently, the ones that were hired by Oathbound to deal with the massive elemental?
I was.
Fist pumps excitedly over to the side. I knew that journey was not wasted. Forgive me, you simply must let me share a meal with you, he says after checking his pockets and finding they're empty. Want to hear all about it? I wasn't there. I heard. Is it true that it was so large that it touched the sky?
All right. I'll cut you a deal. Give me a moment to breathe. Stay with my fellows here. Chat them up as much as you like. And after that minute has passed and I've calmed down a little, I'll be much more gracious.
He takes absolutely no hints from that, but yes. It's like, yes, your companions. They must be nearby. Jitters off.
As soon as he is turned another direction, he is continuing to stalk off. Because he has no idea what's going to happen as soon as that calm emotions wears off.
Oh,
So
it
he's trying
only
to get
lasts
his...
a minute. It would have failed off.
It's already off.
That's what I was
in
saying
that
earlier.
case-
I was like, sorry, it only lasts a minute.
Yeah, in that case, he's not... It's not afraid of a grenade going off. It's like,
I need a moment to be alone. So he's just gonna go and find a quiet corner.
There's no shame in defeat. I lose battles of the bands all the time.
While I'm floating, can I try another look around for Godfrey? Because I didn't know. Characters don't know if they rolled a nat 1. So if asking,
Yeah.
all right, where is he? Should have been here.
Sure. Make another check. You
Well,
are
you
up
know-
in the air. It's still a straight roll because there's a lot of people out here.
I'm also looking for Yaku because he might be easier to spot.
Indeed.
Never mind.
With a 10. With a 10, you are able to spot Yaku and Pim. Pim is actually up on top of Yaku's shoulder at the moment looking around. Not in a child with a parent sort of way, but in a I don't want to get stepped on. Let me use you.
Yeah. I mean, that's. I remember Frost Maiden. Joggin just hung out on the Loxodon's shoulders like most of the time. Maximus's shoulders most of the time because of that.
Yep.
Not like all those snowdrifts that were taller than him.
Yep. All right. Yeah, you managed to spot the two of them moving about here and there. Yaku is currently chewing on what appears to be a very large leg of pig.
Yeah, so can I float over to them?
You certainly can.
Yeah, I go, just drifting above the crowd, which I'm sure there are many people doing that.
Yeah.
Just be like, Yaku, Pim, hello.
Where? Oh, ha. Oh, of course you do this. First, third time
I
we
do
meet.
this. I do this on every other day. It's now everyone's copying me. Honestly.
Yes, claim your crown. So, third time we meet. Did not know you were back in town.
Yes, handled the Mjolmarsh fracas over there. A lot more trouble than we were expecting when we went in, but that's errantry.
Indeed. Heard a little
Speaking,
bit about that. The road north is closed because of it.
yeah, a temple from Gombador? Is that the
Yep,
coastal town?
that is it. Yeah.
Temple from Gombador grew legs and walked all the way from the coast all the way to the heart of Mjolmarsh.
Oh, I best be careful. You and Bowd are gunning for my stories, or I crown myself.
Actually,
I jest. You have to tell me about that. That sounds exciting.
we were trying to find you to speak partially of that and for other reasons. Garm, he's taking a moment, got a little heated chasing that flying pig, but I know Garm wanted to speak with you, actually, Pim.
Did I?
Yeah, don't know if you looked at the horizon, but Mount Dernier's gone. That's part of the story we'll have to tell you. And in its place, there's now a crater right to Anrune.
Well, that is certainly a tale.
Hmm.
And
Very
actually,
well. We can
and
talk tonight
Yaku,
then.
there was
Mhm.
a relic that we found that we want your personal eye on.
You found a Loa relic.
Yes, seemingly
Oh,
in a
oh, oh.
conflict between Loa and Dragon long ago.
Just one eye squints a little bit at that, tilts his big maned head.
It was found in a dragon's hoard
From the Dawn
You best
Age.
be
from the
careful.
Dawn Age.
You must be careful, little Vask, or I might keep you.
Mm. I am already on. Well, actually, rather, the rest of them are under contract with me, so I have that.
Yes.
Errantry rules. Well, consider that meeting set in stone then. I will meet you later when our festivities of business are concluded. I eagerly await.
Okay, and Vasco will inform them. We're staying at the Iron Tree.
We'll meet you there then. Have business there anyhow.
And watch out, Gottfried hasn't challenged you to any more card games, has he?
It's Snake.
No, I haven't seen him.
Probably
I'm
walks
trying to
the other
hunt him
way as soon
down.
as he sees him.
I'm honestly trying to track him down for his sisters. Whole other story there.
You'll keep eye out. 2 eyes even. 4 eyes even more.
Excellent.
The wonders never cease today. Come, Pim. You must try more of the strange, souring, cloying, sweet food that they serve with these things.
Enjoy, and Vasco drifts off.
This is hell, Pim says as he's carried off.
It's true.
The
that
humanoid that
literally-
spent a life underground. I'm not so fond of this air day.
Yeah, no, it's like you're celebrating the concept of the void.
Yaku just has him, like, with a string attached to his ankle so he doesn't float off. Like a little
Yeah, he
balloon.
would do that. Like floating around like a.
Or for his safety of mind.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised if Anrun people like Himoi have a fear of just falling into the sky when they come.
That is one of their biggest fears, actually. Yes.
Agoraphobia.
Their horror stories are of the great eye that burns everything and destroyed the world. And their legends, the world was still burning up until they just discovered, like a generation ago, it wasn't.
Yeah.
They literally
Floating
thought they
up
were
into
living
the sky.
Yeah, why would they want to go into the dark void where the great eye is? So, We'll move the day along a little bit. What was anybody else going to be doing anything in this span of time?
Vara's just kind of meandering. If she comes across Garm, she's going to initiate a game of tag, actually.
Oh boy. Well, I'm gotta let that happen. Yep, where is Garm at this exact moment, now that he's had a moment to be scared off? Well, to scamper off.
He's sitting on an unattended barrel in a shadowed alleyway.
Yep, yeah, not hard to find him. Look, Vara, you find Garm.
To kind of determine his overall mood.
Morose. It's less so about the whole losing thing and more the, holy shit, I almost just blew my cover. You give them an inch and apparently they'll take a mile.
She'll amble over, stand in front of him, and go, "So are both of you upset that you missed the pig, or are you in specific upset because you lost a little bit of control?"
Yes.
Okay. She's going to slap you on the shoulder and say, "Tag, you're it," and run.
Yeah.
What?
Shoulders just kind of slumpy, gets up and, just kind of follows after. Not very enthused at first.
She's going to duck around corners and cheekily wave at him under her chin and smile and run a little bit more until he gets into it.
Aww.
Little sister activities.
Yep.
Best part is you can access zero gravity today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as soon as he gets close, she kind of boings up onto a roof, waves at him.
Sonic the Hedgehog noises.
Yeah, I'm just imagining one time getting too close. It's just pocket weasel, fuck her to the face.
No, he's just as upset as Garm is about this whole thing because he's flopping from her hat. It's like, don't turn this into a game of capture the flag.
Oh no.
You know,
That
conditioning
flag has
myself
teeth.
to chase after you is probably not a good idea.
It's fun. If you can conflate this with fun, maybe both of you won't get so upset. Come on, you little shit, catch me!
Why
If
do
I
you let the
wanted
prey
to, I
escape?
could.
Then do not let her escape.
Look, we just embarrassed ourselves trying to put in as much effort as possible. I'm not about to do that again.
When you fail a hunt, you get up and try again, or you starve to death.
She's doing a little calisthenics routine up on the roof, waiting for him to come up there.
Let's jazzercise.
She's being as annoying as a little sister is when she wants the bigger sibling to play with her, and they're being
Boy.
grump.
I'm just imagining there's probably some kids also trying to egg him on because after seeing him chase the pig.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't be surprised if aerial tag is a very popular game right now for kids.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
I would say he's grumpy at first, but then, while he doesn't necessarily become joyous, the bad mood drains out of him.
Ah.
Yeah, she'll let it go on for as long as she needs to before she doesn't let him catch her, but she's gonna get caught eventually because she's not athletic.
Yeah, that's exactly why he doesn't really want to chase you. It's like, I know your physical limits. Like, me chasing you that hard would not be fair.
Do we see them go by, like, doing this chase?
Eventually, yes.
Saying that, it's just like, All right, might as well. I'm just using up all the resources. Hey, Briar, come here a second. And when you get within 30 feet, haste. My new spell.
Oh, she could have done that herself. That would have been really funny. She's cartwheeling through the air, by the way. She's doing a cartwheel in the air. She's trying.
Mask.
You know,
Foul.
gotta give you some, some challenge.
Whee! This is interesting. I've never done it to myself before.
Emily always told me not to because the crash was too hard.
He also told me not to drink coffee, and I think
Oh.
he was still lying.
Yeah, after a minute, that will be a big detriment to his tag.
Yeah, no. That's why he's keeping pace with her to knowing that the crash will come. He's gone through that sensation enough times, so he's got to be there to actually catch her in case she falls and loses.
Have you ever seen a child play and then they suddenly hit a wall and they're tired and they slam face first into the ground?
Yeah, that's exactly what he was afraid of.
Oh, that's why I never did it to myself. Okay. I imagine
Wow, that
Beth
sucked.
caught her like across
What?
the chest before she fell.
Like, wow, that sucked. I'm not doing that to you again.
Do you like this?
Look, I don't necessarily like the after effect, but it's very useful for saving lives.
It's great. The come down's not so good.
Meanwhile, over there at the cafe, Nicole was watching this display, just looks over at Hildegard, just, they're a lot more fun than the last group you were with. They seem to genuinely care for each other. All joking
She
aside, you
has-
did really well.
I didn't do anything.
Even
Just
better.
covered her eyes a little bit at this scene.
That's just the Von Low luck right there. Figured you'd get to your helping of it eventually.
Tallest place here.
Was that?
What's the tallest place here?
Oh boy, back to the map.
The governor's residence, maybe.
Governor's
Tower.
residence, the city walls, yeah, the tower over there. Yeah, you got a few candidates. I would
I think it
say,
is tower since it's on the cliffs.
yeah, to the tower.
Yeah, Alloy, after the ceremony, takes Bon Bon and kind of flies up to the top of the tower.
Bon Bon are just having a moment
If-
watching the lake as the
if
sun
you
is
were-
starting to set.
I'm showing
Yeah,
my
the
pig
pose.
places they've never seen.
If you were still giant, you would be King Konging up that tower.
Mm-hmm.
No, they shrunk back down.
That
No,
would
I
be
know,
really
I said
funny.
if.
That would be really fucking funny. And Alloy will like, yep, park up Bon Bon.
Oh
And
god,
just-
Oh, Bon Bon, I feel like you're the only one here who understands me.
I just made myself sad because it's like we need Midge to make Bon Bon a tamer pet.
No, so was I!
God, that'd be a great tamer where it was a farm kid who
Farm
starts out.
animals.
Yeah. Like, this is my sheep. Do not fuck with them.
That is.
They have lightning
that is
powers.
Just AU Hildegard.
So Pokemon, basically. It's like, kid, I
Okay.
need you to take the most unruly animal off our farm and go on an adventure.
Level 30, it's going to turn into a weird little dragon sheep.
This is why you don't let your cats outside, because otherwise they'll come back 6'8" and bipedal.
If you're not careful, son, they'll come back a furry.
God, I love that post talking about the Litten coming back as an Incineroar. It's like,
Demanding
now
wet
it's
food
demanding
only.
wet food. And then it's like, and then imagine 3 days later, your Litten shows back up and it's like, wait, whose Incineroar have I been feeding?
Fucking professional wrestler shows up and crashes on your couch.
You're not going to tell them to go leave. But
Okay,
the pig?
I think I have found Bon Bon.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You've just been scrolling pigs this entire time.
Yes,
It's very important to get Bon Bon
I
right.
forgot
that's fair.
about that.
I was waiting.
I have found Bon Bon.
Behold. It's a big image, actually. It's taking a while.
It's a big pig.
Big pig.
He is a big pig. He's big and he's wrinkly.
It's a big pig JPEG.
Oh,
Oh, one of
oh
those.
my god!
no! I love this kind of pigs.
Oh,
It's like a
Oh my
pug, but a
God.
pig.
Alloy, yeah,
Quality
has
pig.
planted them- yes, quality pig. Planted themselves up there
Some pig.
with Bon
Bon?
Bon.
Bon probably weighs a good 400 pounds.
It's wait. We all weigh less. It's fine.
Yeah. Just don't try this later.
Oh God, no. Alloy is staring out at the lake. Even when I do anything right,
Did not hear what you said.
can I do anything right?
Just rests a head on your lap.
Good pig.
Dirty lying snake. Not even a good one. Bad spy. Every time I've tried to help one of them, it's always blown. Okay? Pretty sure Hildegard hates. The wolf let me know what Byron thinks of me. That's terrified of me. Mitch is gone. They blink back some tears. Iliali. They pet Bon Bon. Bask is terrified of Alloy.
Okay.
Terrified, thinking I was about to meet the most ancient mothers possible. she suffocated to death. And the thing wearing her corpse laughed at me. That for what? Save someone who's taking advantage of us. Two people who were taking advantage of us?
We did warn you.
Are you coming to gloat?
Hey.
What was that?
Oddly, we don't gloat.
They'll look around for him.
No visible sign.
Is time still moving?
Yep.
What are you?
Why would we gloat over a wound? Especially when inflicted by such hypocritical things. Such is the way of the world. Horrid thing, isn't it? So beautiful and yet so capable of disappointment.
Suppose that's one way of putting it.
This lake could have ballads written about it. Probably have been. Reflective surface. The scar dividing an imaginary line. Where imaginary pompous fools fight over blames that their ancestors killed people for. They've done nothing to earn it. They just sit on uncomfortable seats, gloat over what other people accomplished in their name.
You're not wrong.
No,
It
we're
seems
not.
to be. It seems to be the way of the rulers. I've yet to meet one who actually earned their spot.
The ones who do don't earn it either. The only way to earn anything is to make enemies.
And what of you?
Of us.
Did you earn your place where you are now? You've made
We don't,
plenty of enemies.
we don't have a place yet. We intend to build one ourselves. Something a little different, because what's been done clearly isn't working. This realm could sustain itself and run with immaculate splendor. We could behave in a manner befitting vistas like this. You finally see that same humanoid figure sitting right next to you in a very casual way on top of the tower. They don't. The dragons don't think they need to. They could have fixed all of this eons ago.
I don't know if they
Human.
could have.
Oh,
Did
they
they
could
have the
have.
means?
Every
Think they don't-
horde has the power to change the world buried deep within it.
What do you mean?
You are in a position of note within your horde, yes? What you knew was a drop in the ocean compared to what note of knowledge your mothers covet and collect.
I suppose that is. But that-
The Olgier seek to keep the world simple. Because having an imagination is something their mother never told them to have. The ones who do have one, like your dear friend who betrayed you,
Do not speak ill of her.
I speak nothing that she herself did not say. She was punished for existing in a manner that did not align with what they wanted. The humans. I could say this from some first-hand experience. We all can. We will swallow this world one day. If someone doesn't stop us.
You already have. You're not even from here, and yet there's more of you than there are anyone else. Except for maybe us. And what are we? Otter?
Tools.
Cool.
So what will you do with this despair, alloy? Where will that mind of yours take you?
I don't know yet.
Pursuit of knowledge is the most noble of things. It's a shame you're the only one here who really sees that. So much potential in those companions of yours if they could just get out of their own way. That display earlier from little Driscoll or Garm or whatever he hates the least.
They go to say something to that, but they stop themselves like, Are you always watching?
We have nothing better to do than walk.
Are you here? Of all places, talking to me.
Saw kindred spirit in a wounded, dark, awful place, betrayed by those they trusted. It reminded me of what we once were. And we wanted to say what we would have liked to have heard in that moment.
Like telling me that no one trusts me or has faith in me or believes in me.
To a point.
I'm not stupid.
When did we ever say this?
Are you here to eat me, add me to your collective?
No. That due to have a peace so unwilling. None have ever joined with us that did not wish it.
Can I insight that?
You certainly can. 19.
Maybe.
Best you can tell? That might just be the most honest thing you have heard this thing say.
Oh my god.
But they are weirdly hard to read.
Yeah.
It's almost like they can't help be cryptic in how they talk.
They study him for a second. Them for a second. Do you want to be you?
There's a part of the human still in us. We want to be greater. If we were satisfied with what we were, we would not be what we are. That's one of the secrets they don't tell you, or anyone, about existing. You can't stand still. The world beneath you is not solid, it is a quagmire. If you think you're standing still in complacence, you're actually sinking. By the time you realize it, you're drowning. Drowning in a sea of everyone who thought they were good enough. pulling you down.
Just to be forgotten. All the others.
Everything is forgotten eventually, Alloy. But it can be relearned. You just have to be willing. Some of you are. We admire Vask's ambition. Someday we might even find Vask competition if he carries down the path he is. But he's got to get past the notion that other people want to do what he does too. He's not the sole custodian of ambition.
Vask is. He's intelligent in a way I am not.
We're rooting for him, honestly.
Go on.
Same can't really be said at this exact moment of the others, but there's always potential for growth.
Thanks.
Not going to lie to them.
Oh no, we wouldn't ask that.
Oh, if you do that.
While we have time, we will speak.
I've enjoyed our 2 conversations so far. You are more complex than the impression I got was.
That's what happens when you have someone to talk to.
Do you have anyone to talk to?
Working on that. We thought we were enough, but we're nothing more than a grand chamber of echoes of the same sentiment in mind. Kindred spirits can even become poisonous after a time. It's important to seek those who challenge us. That is one reason why we keep an eye on you, Unbowed. We want to see what you do. We want to see how you grow, or regress in some instances. Dom said to you it was not fair.
Be more specific. The lying snake part. The fear of the chronomancy. What?
Oh, just all of it. But yes, that's the most specific recent example. It's a real shame. So confident that he knows what's best. So confident that he thinks that he understands the predator's instincts about the way the world works, but wolves fall into traps all the time. Can't tell poisoned meat from healthy ones. Isn't that why he keeps running back and refuses the happiness that was stolen from him? By whom, too? That's a whole other point he keeps ignoring. He lies to himself every waking moment, denying the two sides of his own nature. That is beneath him.
There's also good honesty in knowing what you must do and doing it.
You mean no doing what you're told?
The two can be one and the same.
It is understandable that you would want to defend him in this moment. It's a shame his own god wouldn't extend that own kindness.
I do not trust Gortok.
You shouldn't. Gortok is a cornered animal, who to escape from their snares would feed everyone who loves him to the wolves he is so fond of. Little Driscoll there is no different. He's no more or less special than anyone else. I only hope that when the time comes, he's able to make peace with the fact that he chose this for himself. Unlike Hildegard, who never made a single choice in her entire life.
Whoa.
Or Vara. She could move mountains. She could bend the world over and I could call her whatever she wanted. Real power. Right there, and she thinks running away and not making a choice about what to do with it is not making a choice.
He has made a choice. The choice is to not let others abuse it.
That's a lie, and you know it.
No.
She doesn't have to let anyone do anything. She can learn anything she needs to know.
She's
She
still.
could make kings quaver.
She's still mortal. You, even you, know that physical or magical might are not enough, but you do whatever you want.
Do you
She
really
said the
think
wrong.
that the
If she
fear of
said the
death is
wrong
enough?
thing to the wrong person, then she was dead.
You really think death is that final a thing?
No.
Come now. One of her power?
Hey, what?
She played her cards right, she could rule this realm.
Not everybody seeks greater power.
She could make it better than anyone else currently running it.
You know, I love Laura. I don't think she could. I think she knows that. I think she knows that she is not suited for that task.
You don't know your history, do you? Being suited to a task is not the same thing as being capable of learning it, being good at it. The greatest kings, greatest queens, the greatest emperors, across multiple realms, were always the ones who didn't want the position. Because they cared about doing something with it rather than reveling within it. We swallow the difficult, make the good happen. She has the power to do so, real power, and chooses to gallivant about the countryside, doing nothing but causing problems that she claims no responsibility towards. There's a little girl in Breveland crying out for her life right now as a Reichman stabs her through the heart. That you all, 2 or 3 different ways, could have prevented.
What are you talking about?
Someone's always killing someone, Alloy.
We killed 2 of the judges. That
You
is a
think they could-
bigger that is more damage done to them than has been done.
Congratulations. Be sure to tell her that if I see her. I'm sure it will make her feel a lot better.
We can't be everywhere. Not omnipotent.
No one is.
We can only be in one place at one time. I can't do what you do, or they do even.
But you could.
I can't.
You could.
Can't make magic like they can. Make facsimiles with this. The only magic I've done on my own is my throat a bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize how unimpressive that was to you. How mundane it is to command the fabric of the eldest of the
Oh.
gods.
Don't be sarcastic. It doesn't suit you.
And being an idiot does not suit you. Being
Oh.
self-deprecating does not suit you. Be what you are. You are worthy the world, Alloy. Lying to yourself is unbecoming.
He's got you there. Sorry.
Hey!
Just some seagulls who are commenting on it. Don't mind us.
Wait, is
Your head is
Bonbon
clouded.
serious?
So-
Being
Your head is clouded, Alloy. You will not see reason at this moment. We have enjoyed this talk. We'd hope to have more. It's nice to see a kindred spirit in this realm.
Fortunately, I enjoyed our conversations as well. And I look forward to the next.
Share our words if you wish. Be prepared to reap the whirlwind of it. Not everyone is so open. And beware, Marta.
Oh, it kisses.
Though, as much as it pains to admit, we owe her one thing. She saved your life.
Did you?
You really think those professors from the college were there to clean up the mess? After what happened, after you exchanged spirited words about whether or not to spare a man's life and livelihood right in front of him, when his power was all he had? Do you really think he ran away to return to greet you as heroes? No, he returned
Oh,
with protection. He returned because you were speaking in friendly terms with a dissident vampire from the south who would have taken everything he ever made. She made herself the enemy he saw so that he would have no good reason to press. If he wanted to, he could have exposed little Driscoll there as the wolf man that he is and had you all driven away and had royal bounties placed on your heads. He still might, if you prove an inconvenience. She did save your life. Whether or not you like it doesn't matter. We don't like it either. She's a parasite.
That is rich coming from them.
I should have killed him.
Maybe. That would have come with its own fair set of consequences, though. But not everyone can change the past. At least not yet. I look forward to seeing what you do next, Alloy. I used a singular tense there. You're rubbing off on us. You unbowed continue to surprise as he just fades. Bonbon's just laying there, just wallowing on the rooftop, enjoying the sunset, just completely unbothered by the fact that some eldritch god thing was right there.
Yeah! Alec looks down upon him.
I am too stupid for the horrors.
The sun shut.
Or are you just fine with all of that?
Just looks at you like this.
Hey, God! We're not eating you, Bon Bon. They say as they pat him.
He's living in your room. Just letting you know.
And you are, once again, alone with your pig.
Yeah, they're gonna sit up there until like either someone comes and gets them, or like it's close to the end of the festival and they know they won't be able to fly back down.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'd
good
say
luck
the
getting the
sun
pig
is
down
pretty
without flying.
thoroughly. The sun is pretty thoroughly about to go out at this point.
Alright, then I will bring Bon back down.
Ride that pig in from orbit.
I cast Meteor.
Meteor, but spelled MEAT.
The
Thank you.
hog drop. Hog strike.
It's the hog
War
fall.
pig. 4 pigs. Alright. So, back in the city, sun has gone out. Gottfried has not appeared, no matter how long anyone's looked for him. Garm's spirits, I assume, a little lifted after Var's display.
Hmm.
You do eventually start hearing music off in the distance from the direction of Melodia's Magic. Hears that she's
wait.
performing there.
We should go check that out. Flask says to the
Yeah.
group.
Oh yes, I did want to come to that. Yeah, missed this.
Say it through the link so we all gather up there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing it was Nicole saying that can't miss this.
Mm-hmm.
Eldegard's just gonna slide her. He goes, bolted over father, I'm guessing.
Oh yes, you normally have to go to the palace to hear her, or some major manor off in one of the capitals of the provinces. The humble little place like this, he'll never believe it.
No, of course not.
Besides, she's not that bad. I actually quite enjoy her compositions.
I never thought she was bad. I just disliked hearing it every day.
It is very true. Especially all the different village girls and whatever that claim to have a good voice, that he'd kind of come in and try to sing her songs and not quite replicate them.
I'm so glad he's out of that phase.
God, it sounds like your dad has an unhealthy parasocial relationship with a celebrity.
All right.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a good thing you never became a bard, considering the standards you would have been put against.
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah, would have been very much a you're the family disappointment element all over again.
That
Hmm.
horrific burden could always fall to Godfrey or one of the other siblings.
But yeah. Your little sister, though, she's 13 and she's still unmarried.
Ugh.
I don't like that. I don't like that sentence. Put it back in your mouth.
I wish I
Welcome to
could.
medieval Funtime Land.
So, while we were approaching their vast hotel guard, oh yeah, ran into Yaku and Pem and told them you're wanting to chat with them about the whole new expressway down into Anrun
Oh, thank you.
and the mace. Yaku's excited to see a relic of the Dawn Age.
I hope Alloy shows up. I wasn't exactly in control when all of that was said, but I heard everything.
I saw her saw them go flying off with. I guess we have a pig now.
She's probably gonna get attached to it, and then I'm not gonna be able to eat it, am I?
Well, no. Apparently, we also get a pig, a nice rack of pigs. So we get that, but we also get the full live pig.
Yeah, the whole point of chasing that was to satisfy a prey drive.
So do we see the king of
Yep.
pigs?
When Alloy shows up, yes. Bon is pretty much glued to Alloy at this point. They understand the rules of the game.
Our
Alloy
pig
is
friendship.
Aloy is just absentmindedly petting Bon Bon.
So, in front of Melodious Magics, there is a fairly humble stage, all things considered assembled, but the most fun thing about it is that there are several free-floating instruments that appear to all be playing on their own and using the wind to move along. Actually getting a look at her, I did not have time to make a forge of her, but she is a woman that has aged as gracefully as immense wealth and talent can afford her to. She looks very good for her age. She's definitely past her physical prime in that regard, middle-aged. Her hair is dyed in certain areas. Dressed in a very fine, very flowy gown. Singing in various languages. She's kind of floating in between different ones. Can't deny she has a really nice voice. You've missed the start of the performance, but she is still going. Might be for a while. You could see in the crowd a lot of people gathered. Garm, you see that young bard that costed your need for solitude. He is openly weeping and just holding 2 candles, one in each hand.
My God.
Gets down on his knees at one point. Yaku and Pim are also in the crowd. Pim is still up on top of Yaku's head at this point. This is the first time you've seen him, anyone looking closely, where he actually looks like he's enjoying something about it. Nicole is trying to act cool, but you could see tears welling up a little bit as the song crescendos. Might be more like her dad than she's willing to admit in that regard.
Compared to the other famous bard, like, what's the energy that we've met? Well, we've met 2 famous bards, I guess.
Yep. Well, Glenn was much more of a singer-songwriter. He was a little more Tom Waits-esque in many ways.
Yeah.
As far as River's End,
Yeah.
that was almost more Dolly Parton in the way she carried herself. I'd say... best equivalent here. And yeah, she performed in public more.
Good luck with that. She's more antisocial than I am.
Amazing.
To be fair, if I had a fucking castle full of cats and my maybe platonic life partners, I wouldn't want to leave it either.
Honestly, I don't see a need to leave at that point. Just have someone bring you food.
Exactly. She can afford it.
Yeah. She definitely looks like someone who has performed for royalty and made royalty weep. Eventually, the show picks up a little bit. She starts floating up a little bit into the air herself. It's very ethereal in that regard. There are candle flames moving about, floating around. Any other day would be a haunting sort of thing. If anyone wants to attempt a history or an arcana of some kind to deduce what language she's currently singing in, they may do so.
Absolutely.
I'm the best at Arcana, so I'll try
I've got so many natural ones.
a 12.
And there's a 12.
And I
Alright.
rolled a 12 on the dice.
Oh, 14.
The amount of
All
ones
right.
I've gotten is kind of magical.
It'd be embarrassing
Yeah,
if
this
she's
has been-
singing in the ones that I know.
Yeah, same.
All right, so as you can tell, you think you heard Midge talk in that language before,
Oh.
Sylvan.
but it's spoken outside of the register Midge could reach. It is a somewhat prettier, loftier version of the tongue of the giants.
Ooh.
It's kind of fitting Garm wouldn't know the fuck about giant language, because I serve the one Midrog who doesn't have any giant children.
It's true. It's giant wolves.
Yes, just as giant wolf children. And one owl.
Yep. Give them time. Some others will go on journeys of discovery. So, she performs. Where is everyone within the crowd, if they are, and what are they feeling at this moment?
Hildegard is with her sister, wherever that is. Probably like leaning lightly against her as they, I don't know, experience this musical moment. Her registry is probably similar to Nicole's of, oh, this is absolutely gorgeous, but I'm not sure how much I can admit that.
Perfect.
I'm sorry, Louise Belcher going to the boy
Yeah.
band concert.
Yeah, I
and
love that
finally getting
episode
it.
so. I love that episode so much.
God,
That was
fuck,
like
I'm so bad.
that was just that was one of the most visceral cuteness aggression displays I've ever seen.
Uh-huh.
Alloy is standing a bit off the crowd
That's Bon Bon.
with Bon Bon. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Vask is probably standing near Garm because they were talking.
Yeah, and he's right next to Vara. You know, when you have when you have very big emotions, even when some hours pass and you've calmed down, you still feel that in your system.
Oh, yeah.
But
also, sorry.
for his part, he's trying, trying to enjoy the performance, because this is very much not anything he's experienced before.
I also think Vask would have summoned Karkle and is holding him so that the child can encounter the arts.
Listening to Mozart makes babies smarter.
How
Listen,
does this
little
music sound
Felspawn,
about
you're going to be educated.
Oh yeah, you weren't here for the check.
I think
Yep.
Vara's just kind of standing there with her eyes closed. Imagining what this would have sounded like if it was sung by actual giants, and thinking of her friend.
Oh.
Yeah. I think in the lake when Vask realized that he would go, I think this is giant speak.
What was the check for?
To recognize
The language.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So, where's Alloy's headspace since we didn't get that one? Imagine your mind is kind of turbulent.
Yes. Alloy's mind is pretty tumultuous right now. Just like a lot of like built up frustration at everything that happened that has not really been satisfied.
Trying to have a good day and it's still blowing up in your face.
It's like, okay, it's like up until the stuff happened, they're like, feeling pretty okay with this day and the actual festival because it was like, okay, this actually seems to be going well. And then they tried to help their friend that was a mistake. So
Yep.
they're not feeling very good about the stuff right now.
The sad part is, if it wasn't Alloy, it was about to be Vask who was going to fly up and use telekinesis to hold the pig in place for Garm.
Got there first. All right.
Someone wanted to break out their Gundam suit. I understand.
Performances slowly wind as the night grows darker. She says nothing. She just quietly goes and the light fades. And Yaku just fucking roars at the top of his lungs as the performance winds down and scares the shit out of everyone there. And he just starts rip-roariously applauding. A lot of people standing near him are actually down on the ground, like holding their heads in pain.
Oof.
They got thunder waved.
Yeah, he was so moved. Beauty exists, Pim. They never denied that. What?
Is it compared to dragon music?
Very different. Dragons are more like Mongolian throat singing most of the time.
With maracas.
Yep. That was very different. Never heard dragons really hit notes like that before. You can see why humans, I don't know. I'm going to give you some freedom on that as to what Alloy's opinion of human music would be.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. Ally thinks that that was a clearly very skilled song with a lot of emotion in it. But it's a little weird that to them that it's like you're not even singing it in your language. You're attempting to do someone else's, and that just feels a little
That's
weird.
cultural appropriation. They're dead.
Yeah, it just feels a little weird to them because it's like we met giants.
Shabeus chiming in. See, humans will steal anything that's not nailed down.
and Alloy is used to like dragon music, which is usually very large groups performing it.
Yeah, not
So
a lot of solos.
Yeah, so it's like it's more interesting to them than really like, oh, that was amazing. I can't wait to listen to that again. I was like, intriguing.
You know what would I just imagine? A hive's music hall is probably a whole cave carved to be acoustically perfect for like a single dragon or a group to be heard by
Oh yeah.
to be heard throughout the caves, the system.
Oh yeah.
Well, they are the dwarves of the setting, so they would have work songs.
Yeah, there's lots of that for sure.
Hi ho.
Except it's Mongolian work songs.
Oh, before things go bad, I don't know, Billy, sorry.
Lots of faith in us.
We haven't had good luck with festivals.
No.
The only festival of the 4 festivals we've been to that didn't go bad. Okay, this is the 4th one. The only one that did go bad was when we were in the town in Abrana.
Yep.
Technically, we missed the fire festival.
Yeah, you guys were in Foregone for that one.
Well, well, see, we weren't at a festival, but then we were at the end of some festival, and we know how that went. Sorry,
Yeah.
BRB.
Yeah. Granny Undertow is in the crowd, just cheering, holding up, clapping really loudly with her horrible clawed hands.
Yeah, she would know a thing or two about stealing the voices of women.
It's like, this is why I haven't destroyed this town yet.
How could anyone take such a beautiful thing away?
Things wind down. Yaku does walk over. Just,
there you are unbowed. Beautiful, yes? So, just told you have something for me.
Yeah.
Apparently then.
He's looking around for Alloy.
Yeah, I said where they are. They're off.
Is it
Outside
an immediate eyesight or whatever?
I mean, there's a giant pig with them, so probably. And they kind of stand out in a crowd.
Yeah.
There's a very awkward wave to get your attention, and in the mental link,
We're heading back to the air entry now.
It's like several blinks as like they're pulled out of their own head. And they'll look over at you and
Sorry for what the wolf said. what I said.
You get when you start to apologize, you actually get like a block.
Mm. Noted.
All right.
I'm back. Sorry.
You-
I'm back. Sorry.
It's all good. So Yaku heads to the errantry. You'll notice that Nicole is actually walking along as well.
Oh,
Didn't tell me you knew Yaku Goldmane. What? Seriously, you keep talking yourself down, Hildy, but you know famous people too.
We did
Didn't.
actually manage to attend a show by the Gleeman.
Lehman? Can't say I've heard of him. Is he another famous bard?
Gleam and Glim.
You'll have to tell me what he's like.
More rustic.
I don't believe I was present for that one, was I?
You were not.
That was when it was the border town between Abrana and Breveland, I believe, right?
Yep, the River's End Tavern.
That was in character, like.
Yep.
Alloy, like, making their presence known again by speaking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and that could have been. Oh yeah, that was at the River's End Tavern between Abrana and Breveland. Way back when we first started traveling, really.
Yeah, that Hildegard's just gonna go like, I didn't know he was such a big thing.
Oh, I've never heard of him.
Oh,
Glim
oh.
is not fond of this land. Not
I was
to,
meaning,
not to speak ill of it.
I was meaning Yaku.
Well, yes, we are famous everywhere we go. How could we not be? Shine like the sun.
Confident in yourself.
Vask feeling a little self-conscious because he actually does glow like stars.
Into the errantry you go. The two guild ladies are kind of just wrapping up for the night. Well, one of them is there, the one that largely is looking after the ledgers. The other one was probably out enjoying the performance herself. Just welcome back. So, your rooms have been cleaned. If you need anything, any services rendered, feel free to say so. Hope you enjoyed Gale Day.
I,
Were you able to?
Oh, I don't really partake much of festivals. The food doesn't agree with me.
here. A table for our guests.
Of course, yes. And you are granted a seat within the parlor. Yaku sits down, just spreads his legs out and his arms in the thing.
God.
Pim just slides down and gets up on top of the table. He is the height of a human toddler, but he is
Yeah.
decked out like he's dressed like a Monster Hunter character.
Mhm.
You know,
Go on.
I was just gonna say, as we're like gathering chairs to sit down at the table, she's like, "Oh yeah, we should really go in and check on Father Milo and see if he's woken up yet." Someone,
You want to do that or stay here for the conversation?
I mean, we should go do that after we.
Yeah. It's only been a
Absolutely.
few hours. He's probably still unconscious, but
Yeah, still on a like.
good to
double
know any updates on his health.
check. I believe I left one of the healing potions with Eagle to just
Yeah.
keep
You
an
did,
eye
yes.
on him.
Garm is a little slow to start after he sits down. His head's a little low because it's been a day,
Absolutely.
especially since Alloy doesn't seem to want his apology.
It was less like, fuck you. It was more like an instinctual, like, you know,
Yeah.
when you touch something hot and you pull your hand away, basically.
Yeah, no. That's what I imagined, but that's still a little hurtful.
So,
But, wound for a wound. He takes a moment to gather himself.
Right.
you have something for me.
Yeah.
He starts rifling through his. He goes upstairs and retrieves the bag of spare weapons. He comes down with the weapon in question covered in a cloth because he wanted to make sure it's all. He was polishing it beforehand to make sure it's all nice and presentable. He sets it down on the table and just kind of does a go-ahead gesture.
He just lifts up the cloth and just his cat eyes narrow down to slits at the side of it. Oh. You little thing. How long have you slumbered?
I don't know how much Vask told you, but we retrieved this from a horde of a dragon from the Dawn Age.
A dragon would hoard something this great. A weapon like this is meant to greet the sun, not rot away in the dark.
Allowing
longer.
their characters. Yeah, wow, thanks. Just make me feel worse.
Yeah, when you kind of get into a certain headspace, almost anything can make you feel worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
I'm pretty sure
the
all of us
most
here have been through that.
Yes. It's part of being a human being with mental health issues.
I've been a much younger man. I would have returned home right at this moment. Proudly proclaimed what I have found. Started my own pride right then and there, and at that age I had women I had in mind. The proposition right then and there, but that path no longer calls to me.
Pride.
That is how our culture works, yes. You bring back something worthy of our history, you get to start your own families, your own clan. Develop a, what is the human word you have for it? A harem, I think? It sounds a little harsher than perhaps it is. You start your own clans. Because you are worthy to lead them, because you have brought back a piece of what we lost.
A single weapon is enough to get you that.
Some people have earned prize from shards of pottery. So long as it can be proven. You don't know just how much our people lost eons ago in the fell. When the sand screamed. That is morbid talk for such a radiant thing. You want payment for this?
No.
Bad answer. You're an errant. Like one. He tucks that away, just, what would you desire? Be selfish, boy. Just staring at you with a, I'm a bigger predator than you are, doggy.
Yeah, no. He just kind of shrugs and he's like, blue screen for a moment because he's never been a materialistic person.
Vask, help me out here.
Do you have anything useful that a Night Stalker could use in his trade?
Night Stalkers, yes, you're hunting folk. Not witnessed you fight yet, but I do notice you carry larger weapons.
It never hurts to have a healthy selection. Especially when you're fighting rocks. He just kind of slumps his chair.
Yes, that's right. You all took part in the elemental struggle. Well, you briefly halted our plans. But it is a temporary thing. We were headed north, actually, going to. Stopped in Gambador when we learned of, funny enough, we were actually considering joining in on your quest. Help speed up the time. But then we learned that the roads had been ravaged. There was an earthquake.
Yeah, it's a long story.
Long enough that you did not immediately volunteer it, and I understand. Very well. If you have no immediate desires, then the burden falls to me to provide what I believe to be adequate compensation. I shall do so, little Night Stalker. This is a gift worthy of that.
Good. He deserves nice things.
You all speak so well of each other in that regard, then. Well, is this all you had? Or is there something else?
To inform Pem of the gaping wound in the earth left by the vanishing of Mount Durier.
Yes, the Vanishing Mountain, we did see that. You know for certain, he speaks up. You can see he's like broken some kind of weird root vegetable, and it's just kind of chewing on it. And have you seen a wound in the earth yourself?
We were so exhausted after that battle, we didn't think to go check it ourselves, but I imagine the removal of an entire mountain is going to leave many tunnels exposed. Open now to the air.
That is Glamour Wood near there, yes? That is what you called it?
Yes.
And it was a glamour lord that we believe took the mountain.
If it gives it some thought, I suppose through glamour magic, maybe it's just a smooth seam of stone, but the only way to find out is to go check, I suppose. I am sorry for not thinking of that.
No, it is good. The
DM.
pathway to the... Yes.
Oh, sorry. I just clarifying. Didn't we hear the reports of the gaping like crater from the not the professor
Yes.
himself, but like the...
It has been surveyed, and they did discover that there is just a massive gaping wound in the earth.
Okay, so we're just passing on what we heard from the Ithwin College.
Yep. I'm the closest pathfinder to it. Which means that I am duty bound to investigate. Yaku, I wish to leave in the morning for it. We're going to go west. It's like, it is west. You'll stop there first.
A warning, though. I believe we did tell you before, but we encountered a crawl worm on the surface along the coast of Breveland a few weeks ago.
And with any luck, you will encounter more dead crawl on the roadside.
This one rejected radiant energies of the sun.
I do not wield the great eye. I will be fine.
Yaku,
Aye?
are your people at all familiar with the ancient Mother Elgiali?
The Silver Matron of the North?
No,
I've been...
not Elgiali,
Avasaros.
Avasaros, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that the Dragon of Dernier?
Yeah.
I did not know the legend before I wandered about. I've heard the name before. No, suppose not.
Very well.
There aren't really many dragons in Ankelba, so it's not something we were raised to think too hard about.
But your people, Loa are as old as dragons, right?
Older, technically.
Yeah, your people are older even than mine.
And we've the gray hairs to show it.
Yeah. If dragons are like the dwarf analogy in this world, low are the elves. Ancient dying people.
Aloe has a sour look on their face.
Well, where do you and Bout go next? I clearly had my path decided for me. Before that, we were going to go west. Though that involved a turn journey north first. We were going to see if we could curry favor from some sort of nobility. Thought to try the college. It might be easier. I'm very intimidating. Those wizards would probably give me something if I asked for it.
What is your goal?
Yes. I believe
I
they
see.
told us the last time. Sorry.
Yep.
go on.
Pem just clears his throat. I am a messenger for the king of this land, that my people wish to be able to establish a colony here.
Well, perhaps the wound in the earth was enough to get his attention.
Perhaps. But granting an
Uh,
king is no small thing. And so I have learned.
Is
I
Nicole
would think
here? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, she is. She's just quietly all like, wow, there's a lot of famous people here. This day is not going the way I thought it was.
Could you help get in contact with the king? You are
Not, no, not the king, no. I would speak to higher ranking superiors of the clergy. If they might be able to help with something. Some of them can act as spiritual advisors. But I wouldn't expect that to go much of anywhere. They don't consult very often.
you could always walk up to their front door and roar.
Perhaps. Though, there is another option when we are done, if we need something to earn the acclaim of it. We discussed before with you, Pem, we could attempt that thing that the Marquis down below is doing. The one with the sun that is cursed.
Yes,
Hmm.
Pem just clears his throat. Yes, a skill set we both have so much knowledge in.
I
We
read that
were
on the board.
we were considering that one ourselves as well.
Well,
We've dealt with a few curses in our time.
well, you certainly have already made a splash in this land. When I was in Gambador, even before you, like before the bodies were even cold out in the fields, heard stories about the band of errants that managed to do most of it in. Especially when that one group passed through. Ogre's Grasp, I believe they were called.
Yes, they were good people.
The only one. The only one.
They're on a straight keel, those. I think you would get along with them.
Seemed a little gray to me, but hey,
What was the word you used?
gray.
A little gray.
Mm-hmm.
Purple are kind of gray, aren't they?
Yeah. Like quite literally gray-skinned. Simple folk, but sometimes that's exactly what you need when you're surrounded by too many people who think they're smarter than you.
Well, when someone acts like they are smarter than you, then they're clearly not smart enough to realize the ill merit of pissing someone off who is stronger than them. Someone who can see in the dark.
Takes a long drink. Well, that was, I suppose that concludes our business.
I do sincerely mean to ask where you and Bao intend to go next. I'm curious.
We have,
You've already, in one move, you've made a splash. You are a big fish in the biggest pond. Biggest fish, but big one.
I believe we were actually going to use tonight to discuss what our next move was.
Yes, many affairs to attend to.
So, side note, didn't we get an invite to go to Ithwin from the Professor
Not in
Curry-
game yet, technically, but it will be here very, very soon. In fact, you might want to check your correspondences in a few minutes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because Vasco's also thinking we might be able to put a word in with the college for Yaku and Pem's sake. Because I'm sure they would love to hear more about Onrun.
Mhm.
Unrune and Aloha.
Yeah.
Any nerd is going to nerd out about a several hundred-year-old adventurer.
So
What
yeah,
he's seen, where he's been.
yeah. So Vasco had mentioned goes, we do have, because of the whole Meowmarsh debacle, we do have something of an in with the professors at the Ithwin. Might be able to put in a good word for you, and I'm sure they'd love to speak to both of you. It might be a good route to getting to the king. That might have some pull.
He's risking getting cursed, Pim says, taking a sip.
I'll consider that, yeah. Very well, we'll remain in town a little longer then. It's not like I'm going to die anytime soon.
Don't
Why are you all
say
staring
things
at
like that.
me?
Don't say
That's-
things like that, Phoebe. I don't like it when DMs say things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
What do you say?
It's not like I'm
going
dying
to die
anytime soon.
Yaku
All,
said
all
that.
the humans at the table just kind of grimace at each other.
If
Vara,
death
the
wants
one
me, death can take me. But I'm not going down to the fight.
He starts picking in between his teeth with one of his claws.
Do you know anything about Black Man Lord?
Glamour lords. Only what I've been told. Don't trust them. They
Have you
always
ever-
want something from you.
Have you ever faced them?
No.
The first one we encountered said that they would let us go if we gave up some of our personal bones. Did
You
not
didn't
like
do
that
that,
one.
did you?
No, we killed it.
Good, I was about to severely lose respect for a lot of you. Why would you give up your bones? Did you have any say in what the bones would be?
No.
No, which was kind of the ominous part. It's like, oh, okay, you want to take my finger, like a finger bone? I could probably get used to that, but
Your toes.
there's
hand
some
them
very
over.
important bones. Like, what if they just take like one random vertebra? You're just gonna be flopping around.
Your skull is your upper skull is one bone.
Exactly.
I tried to take that from me anyway.
Unbowed are not boring in slightest. Every time I meet you, you surprise me. It's harder to do than you think.
Meanwhile, Nicole is like, yeah, the Unbound are surprising, glaring at Hildegard.
Just looking at Hildegard. A glamour lord? Excuse me? You
Yeah,
didn't fucking
I
bring that
wanna-
up.
Oh yeah, I want to note Vasquez been like Karkel's been sitting in his lap and he's been petting him like a cat this entire time.
I mean,
Yeah.
have you seen those really big snails?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
Allie's been petting a giant pig.
Bonbon is eating whatever gets dropped. Occasionally he tries to get up on his hind legs, but he's so heavy that the table starts to tilt.
Alex like put the hand on their on the snoot and pushes them back down, and then just gives them something.
Oh, gonna have to tell the adventurers that this is not a food pig.
No, Bonbon is not for eating.
Bonbon is friend.
Bonbon is a surprisingly empathetic creature.
Well, I'll see you all later, I suppose. I'm going to retire.
Very well.
Going to bed. Garm.
Something like that.
He's, once he's in the room, he's gonna go and enter the passage safe.
Okay.
Oh, and Vasquez's also gonna go that way, but you said to check the mail.
You
That's
do, in
good.
fact, have a pretty fancy and well put together sealed envelope from Ithwin College. It is the proper wax seals, notoriety, some filigree on it. It's a little heavy.
Yeah, I'll tell the group together before we crack that open.
Should
You
we
can
all look at the
gather.
safe then?
Garm's already gone into the
Yeah.
safe, so yeah.
You'll catch
Yeah.
him up later.
Nicole will actually grab you by the hand, Hildegard, as you're about this. The rest of the group walks away. Can I speak with you for a moment?
Is Raven alive?
Raven?
If you are speaking, we cannot hear you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. What,
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Nicole grabbed you by the hand. Everyone else is about to head into the safe and retire for the
Oh,
night.
right.
She grabbed your hand to pull you aside.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Hildegard would definitely go with.
Yep. It's just the two of you for the moment. It's just, are you really well?
She kind of deflates a little bit like that, because honestly, no.
LD. She just, alone and with no real eyes watching, she pulls you in for the most genuine hug she's ever given you.
She looks. There's just a moment of confliction and confusion before she just leans in and just. There's a tear dripping down her cheek, and it's going to stain that lovely dress.
You notice that you can very clearly hear it. She's crying too.
Oh.
So sorry. Should have been there. I could have done something.
No, I don't think
And-
anyone could have.
That. You what? Can't see you like this. And breaks me. And something like this was done to you, and I was away, just pursuing my own dreams, and didn't realize you were living a nightmare. You've built something from it, yes, but can't just look at you and do nothing and just let you go. I will be returning. She pulls out a scroll. Returning back to Matisse in a few days. One very rapid trip. Was told to save this, but please come back with me. I'll show you to the Father Superiors, the head clerics. Surely at least one of them will know what they can do about this. To try.
There's a moment of temptation before she kind of just lowers her head and leans against Nicole a bit. Can't. Not now.
Then when?
I don't know. At the moment, I don't think I have the time or luxury. Too many
You're
things
on.
that need to be doing.
You're on low. We can make luxury happen.
No. Von low in spirit.
I'm not giving up on you. Maybe one point you'll remember not to give up on yourself. I'll be waiting by the temple if you change your mind.
Nicole?
I'll wait for you.
Nicole.
What?
I don't. Whatever happened, I am. In spite of all of it, I am happy to have my big sister back.
You try listening to me then. Just taps you on the shoulder and walks out.
She walks out, just sighs, just always has to get the last word in.
I heard that.
Wow.
Of course she did.
All right. Into the safe you go. Hildegard being the last to arrive.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sibling superpower to hear what your sibling muttered under their breath.
Yes.
All right. So
I'm the oldest of four. I know this.
Mm.
you will wrap this up in a moment, but if there's anything anyone wants to say or do, or we can open the correspondence as far as Father Milan. He is sleeping, but there are no signs of anything with the curse.
Hmm.
You bring Bon Bon into the safe.
Yes.
Yeah, the adventurers in the beginning approach with knives out, and it is actually a very frightening and intimidating sight, but they listen to instruction and walk away. But they turn around and have one lingering glance each at the pig before they disappear into the cupboards.
We did get like the prize of like the cut of pig, right?
Yeah, there's a whole side of pork.
Yeah.
Tell them to, it's like, you guys can keep yourself occupied with that. That's more than enough.
Toot, and they are very happy and begin taking that into the larders. Right. So, anything else before we open the letter?
Uh,
I can't think of anything.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Is Alloy wanting to
wanting to.
attack the Garm?
Yeah. Yeah, they should.
All right.
You'll
Hey.
find him in the chapel.
Hey.
Hey. He's sitting on the floor in the crook of the wolf statue.
The one representing Biter.
Yeah, the one that represents Biter.
Alloy will like walk over.
I'll say it again. I'm sorry for what I said earlier in a pitch.
Emotions were high.
What was that?
Emotions were.
Yes, but just because things are said that we don't mean doesn't mean that they don't hurt.
Do you do not mean it?
Well, when I said those words, it was more to the fact that you were to the animal sensibilities. You had cheated at the contest, and that was it. It was not meant to be anything deeper than that, but of course, there's the human side of me who realizes the implications.
I did lie to you. For a while.
Yep. Well, I lie to every person I meet. I just don't tell them a falsehood, I just pretend that I'm human.
You are human, Ron. You're not just a human. Two things can be true at once.
You know what I mean.
No. I know what you were saying. I know what you're saying. but what you're doing is denigrating yourself. Yeah.
Perhaps so, but even if I am a creature worthy of love, we live in a world that doesn't understand people like me, or you for that matter.
Unfortunately, I think you're wrong. I think too many people can understand our pain.
Yes, but you know what I'm getting at. We humans are a very fearful lot. We came to this world entirely by accident. We were almost immediately enslaved, and ever since then we've walked around in the shadow of older creatures. We're
But
very,
you've also nearly taken it all over.
yes, and as you've said that a few times now, I sense that as a sore spot.
No, it it's not a sore. It's just
It's a cultural sore spot for the dragons.
I don't dislike humans at all. I have preconceived notions of my home. I
As
just
do we all.
you humans often seem less willing to give other beings a chance, despite the fact that if they hadn't been given a chance, they wouldn't be here.
Well, as history has shown, we humans did have to fight tooth and claw for, well, I wouldn't say had to, but we did. Like all the Olger. But let it not be said that, look, I was in Ebron. I've met the Silver Horde of Agiliali. It's not lost on me that the only reason that humans survived coming to this continent was because a bunch of dragons opted for kindness.
I suppose we're not all bad.
No, that's that's the thing. Everyone has a capacity for choice. Sometimes those choices are limited, but there's always a choice.
So
So again, I hope there's no hard feelings.
I won't lie and say that I'm not upset.
You're right to feel upset.
Thought the day had been actually feeling had actually been surprisingly not awful. And I tried to save you from yourself, and
Yeah. That pretty much well sums up being a Night Stalker, being an errant, being whatever. Sometimes you save people who just aren't grateful for it.
yeah.
But just because the world disappoints you doesn't mean you give up on the world.
Storm, I don't want to get rid of the world. I don't want to
Of
give up
course,
on
I
the world.
just meant that as a general statement.
I want to fix the world.
Most people want to get by. A good amount of people want to leave things better than they found it. Some people don't care. You want to fix things. You see the world for what it could be. That's a good thing, having people like that. Otherwise, everyone just kind of sits around and accepts what is. I just hope that on your personal mission to improve things that you don't lose sight of. Sometimes you need to keep things the same. You know what I mean? Don't go breaking when you're trying to fix.
I
I don't
understand.
know.
I understand the sentiment, but in my time outside of my home, or the horde, I don't know if I've seen one place that is truly good.
Is it any surprise? The world was broken a very long time ago. And just, most people don't have the perspective to see that.
I didn't. And I could have become part of the problem.
It's something you wake up to.
Yeah, was it.
I do mean what I said, by the way.
Be more specific.
Back in the meal march when I said that, I'll just kind of reiterate again. I naturally have a hard time trusting time magic, but I will trust you to do the right thing.
That does mean a lot to me that you are extending me trust, arm. But I will show you the same respect. And not treat you like you're ignorant. We
Well,
both,
I appreciate
we
that.
both have a similar idea, I think. And you are running from it.
Hmm.
Once these words are out between us, and they cannot go back.
All right.
I think Gortog used you. I think Gortog is the reason you were separated from your family.
I came to the same conclusion.
I thought, and you're going to do nothing about it.
Well, I'm a little sad that you think I'm not going to do anything about it. I tend to talk to him about it. But the way I see it, Alloy, I would like to think that we're friends, of course, but you and
Yeah.
I, we're very different people.
Friends.
And a major point of difference between us is that while You're discovering your voice, your will. You're becoming fully independent. You're rejecting systems of control. You're becoming more skeptical and critical of any system that tries to claims to authority. Words, lots of words. Point is, I'm different than that. I'm not looking to change the world. Hell, in a way, I'm. Just a moment.
Nosferatu. Bask in the lobby with the others, back in the safe. It's like, do you think did Garm already fall asleep?
Speaking with someone.
Yeah.
So quiet. How's it going?
But yeah.
Okay.
Where was I?
You don't want to change the world.
Yeah.
Look, you and Vask, maybe perhaps even Vara, I don't know what she really gets up to when she's up in her room, but you don't answer to anyone. You're beholden to no one. You follow your own codes, your own whims. I can't do that. I've made promises. I've made vows, and that is a very severe kind of magic. I know that from a certain point of view, Gortog or any other god, they just seem like another ruler, another self-righteous king. But that's not how I see them. Hell, even Ionar is, I find Ionar as tragic as he is contemptible. The gods, I should like to think, are not kings who have forgotten that they are part of the human whole. The gods are indeed different from us. They are alien. They see the world differently than we do. They can't comprehend certain mortal ideas or viewpoints. But just because something is strange and alien and difficult to live with doesn't mean that we should reject them. No.
You know, he kind of grows some fur to illustrate his point.
Yeah.
I intend to speak with Gortog about this, of course. I've been meaning to do that. But even if my suspicions are true, the pain I went through is in the past. I am here. I am present. I have a job to do. All in all, I am where I need to be. Sure, that this position I'm in may not have been what I wanted or would have chosen for myself, but I make do with reality. And just because something or somebody hurts you doesn't mean you push them away. Do you understand?
Alex.
Hmm?
Are
did Eller say?
They're like struggling to find words. I don't understand you. That's not a bad thing.
Aye.
To be clear. But if I was in your place, I'd be raging.
Rage has never served me outside of the battlefield. I was told at a very young age that anger is a tool that uses you if you do not control it. Righteous anger, of course, can be used for a whole lot of good. But you gotta be careful with how good it feels.
I mean, you never let yourself feel good.
Alloy, you hear something.
Oh, oh.
Hmm? Something the matter?
In reference to
Hmm?
Vivi.
Mm-hmm.
Which part was that said towards?
The whole speech about anger.
Ah,
Is something wrong?
we are what our circumstances made us. And we are dealing with those circumstances, and we will always be dealing with those circumstances.
Aye. Though, to reply to what you said, that I have never allowed myself to be happy, I'm learning to. It's a process. Sure, my upbringing wasn't happy, but doesn't mean I can't find happiness now where I am.
Your upbringing was happy is an understatement.
Well, yeah, I mean, tell me about it. Though, from what you've said, growing up in the Dragon Hordes isn't exactly a peach either.
You hear something else.
Oh God.
Like, is it true what you said that if you upset your mother, they can just eat you?
Yeah. That wasn't a joke.
I didn't imagine it was. It's just, sometimes you hear, what others went through and it puts your own life into perspective.
Big arm. The difference is that I had several parents and
Yeah, I'm
the
not
the
trying to, I'm not trying to downplay what happened to me. It's
No,
just,
no. I know. Not you are far too kind, that man.
perhaps so.
You deserve better. You deserve better. And you might not accept that. You might not seek that. But as your friend, Darm,
Hmm.
I will find.
What was that? She said. What was you said?
I said, you might not. That
I will what for you?
I will find that for you.
As in find happiness.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big that's a pretty big promise you're making. How am I going to
I've
be
already-
happy having seen you befriend the pig?
Look, I didn't expect that to happen either.
I knew that.
It's a cute pig. It's just I went through all that effort, and now I'm pretty sure I'm going to see it waddling around the safe.
You did not. You went
He's
through
in
all
the
that
room with
effort.
you guys right now.
I knew that would be a point of contention.
He actually
You
he leans his head over. Is like, huh.
Guess I was so enthralled in the conversation I didn't notice a 400-pound pig walk in.
You went through all that effort just to lose as well.
Listen to Bon Bon. He speaks wisdom.
Listen. You can be a playmate for the wolf.
I thought we weren't eating Bon Bon.
Not sure
I know.
that's safe.
But
Though technically the pig outweighs me. Anyway, back to the conversation.
Yeah.
I recall you said before that you don't want me to become a zealot.
no. I think we're partway there.
They said I'm already partway there.
I think you're partway there. I'm gonna get my mic closer, God.
Yeah.
I think you're partway there.
All right. I want you to tell me then. What is your definition of a zealot?
Someone who listens to their deity without question, without mercy, without any thought to the consequences to themselves or others. You're not there, Garm.
I should like to
What?
think that I question myself all the time.
You question yourself. You don't question Cortana.
I might start the habit, but
He is reliant on you just as much as you are on him. Don't forget that.
I know. I think I've moved beyond the point where I serve him out of fear. I've made certain promises long ago, but I understand, Aloy. What I'm doing now, what I'm doing here, it's what I wanted to do.
I will take your word for it. But I will continue to worry for you.
That's all I can ask and all I expect of each other from this whole party. Now, he gets up. It's getting terribly late. This conversation's running on.
Yes. Come, Bon Bon.
Yeah, you hear in your head, yeah, we've got mail and pie. Get out here.
There's a
He always knows
pie.
I'm getting there.
There's a pie, and as you guys assemble over the writing desk in the side of the safe's common room, You open a very fancy bit of stationery and discover that
want-
you.
Do we want Dur to read it for us?
Do you really want
Does
me to
even-
read that
does
in
even-
this voice?
Can he even
No.
read?
That was the funny thing. Yeah, no, that
Yeah.
was the joke. But
He's
not
just
that
gonna
he couldn't
stare
read,
at
but
it.
just in your voice or the Dur voice. But yeah, sorry, continue.
It's all good. It's like Dirt can't read. So
Oh, teaching him alchemy is going to be kind of difficult then.
you'll have to teach him one thing for the time. So you open it and behold a very lovely scripted letter from the headmaster of Ithwin College. What did I had his name written down, but I don't remember where it is, and it is late, so I will tell it to you next session.
Fair.
You all have been formally invited to be awarded honors for your actions in the assistance of the college at Ithwin. You have been invited and granted access to their library,
Oh.
and you have been granted teleportation scrolls to give you a speedy trip and a speedy return.
Oh.
Hmm.
An envoy from the capital will be there to grant you all honors as heroes of the realm.
Oh fuck.
Oh, jeez.
Good thing we invited Yako and Pam with us then.
Yeah.
And that is where we'll end for the night.
Okay.
Oh,